Wait, are you telling me KSI actually bought Dagenham and Redbridge, dude? Wait. KSI, if you need a manager, dog. If you need a manager for Dagenham and Redbridge. That's pretty wild. He actually bought Dag and Red. Are you kidding? That's crazy. You want to know a fun fact? Dagenham and Redbridge was my first ever save on FIFA. There's your fun fact. Knew nothing about the game. I went with Dagenham and Redbridge on what was FIFA at the time. Happy Tuesday! Welcome to the stream, my dudes. I hope you had a good long weekend. I certainly did. Got back into New York last night. It is still cold here. Was kind of hoping that it wouldn't be cold by the time I got back, but it is. And that's okay because I'm inside playing video games anyways. How come you never stream outside of work school hours? I never really used to. I was always a day streamer, dude. I don't know. And I feel like the more you do it, the more it's like reinforced. I do sometimes, but not often. Like my normal flow of streaming is just streaming during the day, you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for all the subs. Novelise, thank you so much for the 27 months. Offshore Wasted, thank you for the 15 months. Dr. Jimmy, thank you so much for the tier 1. King Louis, thank you for the 3 months of the prime. What do you get when you cross an angry sheep with an angry cow? 2 animals in a bad mood. B. Sir Santoncito, thank you for the 2 months. Free with the big 63 months. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The Turkish team I'm playing has strange shirt numbers. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they have 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21. They call it the Fenerbahce sequence. I saw that one coming, and it's still good. I'm going to give it an A-. High quality dad joke there. JC, thank you for the 49 months. Closing it on the big 5-0, brother. The half century. Looking forward to it. Good joke, Free. It's a quality joke. Hi, YouTube. What's happening? Well, we just started the stream, so not much. I'm not going to lie to you. Not much is happening right now. I kind of just said what's up and thanked a few people for their subs. All right, great stream today, chat. Stream's over. I'll catch you later. Glad we could. Oh, we crushed it today. What a stream today. Oh, what a stream. Yes, everybody say hi, YouTube. They can see you and you can't see them. It's kind of voyeuristic. Agrath Sam, thank you for the 47 months. Closing in on that 4 years subscribed. Why was the Mexican man on anti-anxiety medication? Because of Hispanic attacks. A-. I mean, it's just a damn good joke. Couple of incredible dad jokes to start the stream off. Papa Beard, thank you for the 46 months. Demonic, thank you for the 4 months as well. Appreciate you spending $5 of Jeff Bezos money. Couple of huge announcements today, chat. Huge announcements. First, the kit competition is live. Now, I saw that some of you guys were having trouble voting because it was saying you'd registered too late. Fortunately, the voting lasts for a week, and I have a direct line to these guys, so I can shoot them a message to try and fix that problem. But exclamation point kit on Twitch will bring up a link to allow you to vote. We have nearly 500 submissions for different kits that Malia might be able to wear. There's a Swiss knockout vote that occurs over the next couple of days. Exclamation point kit. You'll be able to vote on the kit that we're going to give UD Malia in-game. In-game! And if you're looking for it on YouTube and you're like, dog, what is he talking about? I just posted it on YouTube and I'm going to pin that message. So you guys have it on YouTube as well. That is the link to go be able to vote on what kit UD Malia is going to be wearing. If you're wondering what the voting thing looks like, it looks like this, where it'll pop up with 2 and you just click on the one that you like better and you just go through and just, you know, it comes up with a bunch of matchups for you guys to knock out. And this is like the first round of voting. Pinned on Twitch as well. Thank you, JLab. I appreciate it. Hey, I see some subs from Electro Pioneer. Thank you for the 2 months. I like FM. Name checks out. Thank you for the 3 months. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. It's true. Bo Jacob, thank you for the 2 months. And Debo with the 5 gifted subs. Big Debo with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you for supporting the stream with kindness. Who got the gifted? It was Vigors, Waterhouse, Jason, Noit, and Zanga. Be sure to say thank you or you get banned. I don't make the rules. Debo, thank you for supporting the stream with kindness and giving 5 people ad-free for an entire month on Twitch. You're wonderful. My boy Blue, thank you for the 10 months. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Why are we voting? Just choose the kit you like the most. Everybody is picking one, and then depending on whether the one that is, that everybody picks is home and away, I will pick the other one. So we explained this earlier when we were taking submissions for this competition, basically, but make your best kit. It can be home, it can be away, it can be whatever. There's going to be a giant vote to decide the winner, and then I am going to sit down and pick the other one that balances it out. So if the winner's a home kit, I'll pick an away kit. If the winner's an away kit, I'll pick a home kit. Just vote for your favorite. What's the best kit you got? My boy Blue, thank you for the 10 months. Hell yeah. A lot of the kits are straight fire. They look very good. UD Malia is going to be rocking some absolutely insane kits. I can't vote. Yeah, I'm getting the registered too late error. Can't vote. Okay. I'm going to message him right now. I'll message him right now. I kind of did that to check because some of the people were telling me earlier. How are you reading both chats? I have two eyes. So I messaged him right now. We'll get an answer as quick as possible because I saw a few people say that earlier. So I really wanted to check. I just sent the guy a DM. He messaged me earlier today, so we should be able to sort that out pretty quickly. Julio, thank you for the 8 months. I only watch from YouTube now. But I appreciate you resubbing on Twitch. YouTube does have some pretty damn good functionality. Night Virus, thank you for the 54 months. Holy hell, that's a long time, Night Virus. Brunel with the 19 months. Hell yeah. Chameleon Eyes at one goes each direction. Dude, yeah. I was never super clear on how people were able to do that. Like, I can go cross-eyed and I can kind of like throw one eye each direction, but that's about as far as it goes. Like, the people that are able to actually send their eyes that way. Legend. Thank you for the prime. Welcome to the Hammers. I couldn't figure it out. Enjoy the bacon, enjoy the emotes, and enjoy being part of an elite online gaming community. Also, I have 2 more announcements for you. This is a very exciting day because I'm hitting you with multiple announcements all at the same time, okay? I have 2 more announcements for you. One, obviously, one of the 3 is that, the kit competition's going on. Currently figuring out how to get that all fixed up in the first place. On Thursday and Friday of this week, we will be watching the World Cup 100 years from now. The OnlyFans is still loading. On Thursday and Friday of this week, I have simulated a database 100 years into the future. We will be watching the World Cup 100 years from now. We have a database simulated to 100 years from now. We will be watching the 21-26 World Cup on Football Manager on Thursday and Friday. The 100 years World Cup will be happening. That is amazing. Also, the 24-hour stream that was part of the promise that allowed us to raise $20,000 for War Child as part of Jingle Jam will be happening next week. The plan announcements to follow. But I wanted you to know that that was now on the calendar, that it will be happening next week. And that's just something exciting to look forward to. LaPadwan, thank you for the 11 months. Let's go, Malia. Let's go, Malia. Chrissy, thank you for the 10 months. Hell yeah. Oreo Finn, thank you for the 3 months. Brother Vince, thank you for the 62 months. Oh, my goodness. So, we've got a 24-hour stream next week. We've got Thursday and Friday this week are going to be the 100 years World Cup. The 100 years. And the kit competition is going on right now. We have a lot of super sick things going on. Very exciting. When are we getting the 24-hour stream in the stream week? Well, the 24-hour stream is next week. The stream week is later. But I'm probably We had a very busy, January the travel, and I really just wanted to kind of get Malia rolling again, but now we're going to be able to take on and do some like really fun stuff. I'm going to be 126 years old and watch the real 21-26 World Cup. I'll remember this stream exactly. And let me tell you, I have looked through some of the results of the previous World Cups leading up to it, and there are some stunning past World Cup winners. Some stunning past World Cup winners. Stunning. Bro needs 10 coffees just to function. I actually don't drink coffee. This is probably this is almost inarguably the most controversial thing about me. I don't drink coffee. It's not like some sort of giant stance I take where I go at everybody that does. I just never got into it. Hope you like my design. I hope so too. I hope it's amazing. I don't drink tea either. I just never, I don't know. I drink tea every once in a while. If somebody's like, would you like a cup of tea? I'll be like, yeah, sure, fine. But I never really make tea for myself. Do you drink caffeine at all? I used to drink a good amount of soda. I drink less soda than I used to. I'm not an energy drink person either. I might be one of the, and I'm not saying this is, I'm not trying to sound elitist or something. I just feel alone. I might be one of the few human beings on the planet that has no actual addiction to caffeine at all. Just I don't rely on it. I don't really use it for anything. I don't like. I never. It was like all of a sudden everybody woke up one day in high school and was like, "I'm drinking coffee." And I just missed the memo. Like there was some sort of meeting where everybody was like, time to drink coffee. And I just never did it. I actually quit caffeine like 3 or 4 months. And it was absolutely incredible. I don't know. I just have so much overflowing natural energy. Yeah, I just feel like I missed the coffee memo. I don't drink it. I've had it before. I'm not like afraid of it. I'll have an espresso martini when the mood fits, right? But I just Yes, whoever said I needed to change the till in the title was 100% right, by the way. You have coffee in your DNA, so you don't have a dependency. I guess. Sure. Chester, thank you for the 67 months. Now, my superpower as a human being is the ability to stay awake forever. I can stay awake for so long. And again, this is with like no caffeine. I can just stay awake. Like when I fly to Europe from the US, right? When I do that flight, I will stay awake the entire flight and wait until I get to my hotel and then take like a little nap at 3 p.m. the next day. I just stay awake. Yeah, I just stay awake. I'm very good at staying awake. So you're saying you hate caffeine? I don't hate caffeine. I think I've had a caffeine pill before, like once, for some sort of college studying thing. And then I've purchased about 5 coffees in my life. Because before really big tests in high school, I would get a white chocolate mocha because I thought the white chocolate thing tasted good. And I know caffeine's a performance enhancer, so before the big tests, I would be like, I'm going to just hammer this because it's going to hit me like a ton of bricks because I don't really engage with caffeine. I have that too, and it's called insomnia. Yeah, but I can sleep when I want to. That's the difference. I can sleep when I want to. It's not insomnia. Like it's not like, oh, I want to sleep, but I can't. It's like I can just, if I need to, if I want to, I can just stay awake. I'd rather drink an energy drink. Coffee is so disgusting. I feel like energy drinks could peel the paint off a car sometimes. In that, I think coffee's less disgusting than energy drinks most of the time. I think some people go so overboard with their coffee that they're basically drinking a milkshake. And then they're like, man, why can't I lose weight? It's like, bro, you're drinking 3 milkshakes a day.
Do you know what that means? No, seriously, do you?
That was like my observation. You know, you ever sit in like, you know, get like a juice or something from Starbucks and you just watch the number of pumps of things that go into that coffee. And I mean, I'm not like a wholesome eater or anything. I'm slamming McDonald's. I had a burger this past weekend. You know, like I try and take care of myself, but I'm not over here like, I'm not some sort of eating justice warrior. Here, I'll read that in a second. I'm not some sort of eating justice warrior, but even I'll be sitting in there sometimes like that's your coffee, dude? There's no coffee in there. There's whipped cream, chocolate drizzle on it. You got 4 pumps of vanilla chocolate syrup. Like and they're like, oh, it's just my coffee. I'm like, dude, I have eaten whole ass desserts that had less sugar in them than that. Yo, that's pretty crazy. Alexis, thank you for the 10 months. I appreciate the prime. Basel, good to see you, Emperor. My bustle is Zealand the Cannon Shannon. I have now been in your service for 56 months, but will you allow this Northman to join your Varangian guard always? Where else would a Northman belong, Basel? Derpus, thank you for the 47 months. I've been sub for 47 months. Do you know what that means? Do you? I have no idea. It means you're 1 month away from 4 years, dude. Panda had 70 months. 100 plus years ago, everyone owned a horse and only the rich had cars. Today, everyone has cars and only the rich own horses. You could say the stables have turned. B+, I liked it. That was a good dad joke. Alaris, one of the founders of the channel. Thank you so much for the 86 months, you absolute mad lad. I hope you're doing well, man. If you thought about the Roman Empire today, I did when Basel subbed, actually. Yeah. Oh, how the stables have turned, chat. Oh, how the stables have turned. All right, UD Malia. This is where UD Malia is in the table. After 15 matches, we sit on 20 points and 10th in the league. We are but 6 points out of the relegation zone right now. Nobody is safe. We're coming off a draw against Celta Vigo, who's second to last in the league. Fortunately, we did cook out 3 straight wins in the league to pull ourselves out of that position before the draw against Celta Vigo. So we're feeling like we're in a better spot now. We are into the next round of the Copa del Rey, taking on Don Benito, one of the more dangerous mafia bosses from the old Chicago period. Then Real Betis, Atletico Madrid, and Athletic Bilbao, Athletic Club. So very difficult 3-match stretch that we've got coming up after this Copa del Rey showdown against Don Benito. So let's get it. Then we've got Valencia and Barcelona. So we're going to have to fight. We're going to have to fight and scrap and claw for survival in the league. And, you know, that's what we're here for. We're fighting, we're scrapping, we're clawing. I don't want it if it's easy. I want it if I earned it. Actually, I would love it if it was easy, but, you know, maybe it's not going to be that easy. Whatever. Who's your local rival? Ceuta. A little monster. Oh, Zealand Shannon, how I've awaited your return. I awaited my own return. I spent the whole weekend going, I wonder how Malia's doing. I hope Malia's okay. I hope Malia's okay. I hope somebody's taking care of Malia, like Nintendogs or something. Oh, dude, Adama Diakite. If I can get to a decent reputation in La Liga, I would be able to really do something with Adama Diakite. He's so good. Where Don Benito? They're in the 4th division. Finally, dude. American Brendan Abbott is doing well. Dude, Junior Taram, I did not loan you out to suck, man. I didn't loan you out to suck. At least Otero's getting better. So apparently Keith Brown has improved leaps and bounds. He has gone from diabolically terrible to aggressively below average. Which, I mean, honestly, for the St. Vincent, and Grenadines national team, he is a genuine superstar. He is a full-time professional footballer for St. Vincent. Great UAE, what's up, brother? Thank you for the 10 months. Welcome back. Have you seen that Dagenham and Redbridge has been purchased by KSI? Yeah, if he needs a manager, he knows where to look. He knows where to look. All right, can we lower him to Impact Sub? Mazi Buko is apparently not too happy with the way things are going right now. A loan move to a team where I can be starting games more regularly. We really should be playing this kid more. Like, I know he has more holes in his game than somebody like Duran, but he is a very good athlete, and that covers a lot. And he is very good at passing the ball. All right, the guy answered about the jersey thing. Hold on. Hey, Tyler, thank you for the 7 months, man. I appreciate it. Skyloop, thank you for the 9 months. Congrats on your first Twitch child. I hope you've got a lawyer because I'm not paying alimony. Sorry. Yeah, Mazi Buko should just be playing more. Try and give you a bit more playing time. I'm also going to lower him to Impact Sub just so maybe a less of a chance of him getting upset in the future. But he definitely, we'll give him a playing time promise. We'll lower that down. And we'll get Solani Mazi Buko in, starting with Don Benito, I think. I think we go ahead and throw Don Benito in there. Right there. Teach Mazi Buko to play left wing back. He's just not a dribbly guy, though. I like the way you're thinking, though. You spend a year and just devote that year to him learning how to play over there. Marcelo Estevao, Michal Kuzma, Sina Haydari. This guy's still in Iran, isn't he? Why are Iran Iran is having a really explosive amount of development in their country when it comes to their national team. Oh boy. Prianto, Rosher. Look at the value, dude. Look at the value, bro. Look at the value on that. Yeah, dude. Honestly, that the number one reason that I was like maybe anxious to get on today was I was like, dude, Iran has so many Wonderkids that we're just gonna have to interact with that. I was like, oh man. Franco Fish is valued at 158 million. I don't think we're going to be able to sign him, just in my expert opinion. I mean, that's why you call me, you know? That's why you call me. You need the expert opinion that's able to tell you that I don't have $158 million to spend there. Yeah. There you go. How much did they buy Fish? Wait, did they buy Fish? Did they buy Franco? No, dude. He came in through their academy. He's a 5 jump. He's not worth that. He's primarily a center back or a defensive-minded fullback who has 5 jumping reach. Yeah, I don't know, dude. They should have trained him to a different position because you got to know somebody with that kind of size just isn't going to be able to be overly effective. Whatever. They didn't. Far be it from me to pry. Okay, Lopez, you start. We're gonna start in bum. Oh wait, we're trying to work these guys back up to fitness. Majid Hashimi, you're working your way back up to fitness. You? I like the way you play as a target forward better. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually gonna be incredibly truthful to you. I like the way you play as a target forward better. Ebenezer Atkinson, Miro, Zolani Mazibuko, you guys are playing. Sergi Mayans is definitely gonna get in there. He's gonna get some time. Tosin Adarabio is going to play just to keep himself sharp and provide that kind of experience, that veteran mindset. Rubio is going to play for Bangani Van Rooyen. Hey, Toomey's in there. Ekbo's not back yet. We do have Panagiotidis, who's a guy that's up from our B team right now. And Victor's cleared for 45 minutes. So that dumps Matos. Yeah, we'll start Victor and just have him play the 45. I mean, he's been injured 3 straight cycles, so that would be nice. We could go Lopez over here and then Panagiotidis on the other side. Have Lopez just pick the ball up over here, and then Panagiotidis gets his first team debut. Grigoris Panagiotidis. Definitely wide forward. We want him crashing the box with that 18 jumping reach. All right, we're playing a 4th division team in the cup. Great way to kick the stream off as long as we win. Ozzy, thank you for the 38 months, brother. Hell yeah. And he's 5'10". Yeah, true. How would 5'10" is your jumping reach as bad as that guy's is? That's kind of crazy. All right, boys. I want to see what you got today. At Club Deportivo Don Benito of the 4th Division of Spain.
For their explosive Wonderkids, of course.
Let's see who's able to show out today. Victor's only playing 45 minutes as we try and work him back up to fitness. Alpha Barracuda, thank you for the 32 months. Why are we invading Iran? Because of the explosive Wonderkids. Oh, as long as I can sign them all before the new kits New York, I'll be good. As long as I can build my super team before the new kits New York City, I will be good. Guys, come on. Mind you, Rubio. Cola Namani. No! We're fine. 85 minutes left, boys. 85 minutes. Move upstate. We're safe from the nukes. Now, this is when I move to a farm in Alaska. The moment that hits, you'll never see me again. I'll be on a farm in Alaska. We're good, boys. We're good. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Wait. I know why this is happening. I know why this is happening. Please rise and remove your caps for the performance of the Copa del Rey anthem. It's the Copa. The Copa. The Copa. You may be seated. All right, now we're gonna take this match over and dominate. Now we're gonna take this match over and dominate. My cat just ran out. Windows just smashed. Cheers, mate. Got you, brother. Glad I could help. Come on, boys. A little creativity now. It's the 4th Division team. Paulo Victor. Bringing it back. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we're on this. Oh, Tosinado Arabio. Good header. Ebenezer Atkinson Miro. Ebenezer. Pedro Lopez. Pedro Lopez to Panagiotidis! The big Aussie! With his first goal on his debut, Gregoris Panagiotidis. With the 18 jumping reach at the back post, Gregoris Panagiotidis. Sensational from Gregoris Panagiotidis. From Pedro Lopez. Why do we keep getting into major international issues every time you take a vacation? I don't know. My sources at the Pentagon have been a little lax on that front. I'm like, I realize we're calling that offside, but how? I gotta know.
I got a new laptop
He's
for
real.
my girlfriend yesterday. Best trade ever.
True, does this count as Pippin? We've got Frodo and Pippin. Somebody's got to be named Sam out here. Mary's going to be tough to come by. Guy put on the ring and thought we wouldn't see him all offside. It's ridiculous. I don't like what I just saw from this team. We are level with a 4th Division side. I think that's embarrassing. I'm going to give Victor 10 more minutes to get his match sharpness up as we head into these league matches that are coming up for us. And Majid Hashemi was cleared for 75. So we're going to get him at 75. And let Majid Hashemi keep working his way back. All right, Victor's going to be the first guy out. Hey, Toomey's coming. Actually, Van Rooyen's coming in. As he keeps learning how to play the advanced wingback position on the other side. Very important. Olmedo. Can I get you out for Pinkert? You seem to be struggling. I would love to bring in a guy who's feeling anxious against a 4th division team in the cup, please. That would be my ideal situation. Flenny, thank you for the 14 months. Got a new laptop for my girlfriend yesterday. Best trade ever.
That's 3 kids, Z. All alimony checks have bounced too.
C+. Coles, thank you for the 27 months. Congrats on your 3rd kid. Bongani Van Rooyen. It's really full house. You're gonna need the minivan now. Are we really gonna win this on a penalty? Let me rephrase that. I hope we're able to win this on a penalty. Ebenezer Atkinson Miro is the guy set to take it after Van Rooyen has managed to win the pen. Yeah, baby! Ebenezer Atkinson Miro puts UD Malia in front against Don Benito. These early rounds are just about surviving, chat. They're just about surviving. You got to go out there and you got to survive. What in heaven's name is going on? Gregory's Panagiotidis. Rubio. Lopez. Pinkert. Adarabio. That, I mean, really? Really? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Why is the tall Greek guy kicking? I don't know, but I noticed that. We have not had him in our team yet, so it's definitely something I was paying attention to. We're going to get his shimmy off for Masawabi Mokete, who is also working his way back from a significant injury. Shin splints that might be recurring because I didn't send him to a specialist. Go me. All right, we have managed to beat Frodo and the boys here, hopefully. The Fellowship of the Ring can never be counted out. Right when they look like they're toast, they come up with some crazy new plan. Don't you dare light the beacons on me. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. You should be anxious. What are you doing? Panagiotidis has been really bad, even though he scored. So we're going to get Mbambo in. That should help. And Jahan Giri's going to come in as a playmaking role. Duran's looking a little edgy. Oh, yeah. Well, we dominated the entire match. We didn't create a lot of obvious goal-scoring chances, and now we've managed to... Excellent deflection by Adarabio there. Now we've managed to spice things up even more. All right, guys. Playtime is over. Please win this in regulation. Please in regulation, lads. There you go. Take your time. Take your time. Oh, my goodness. Steal it. Terrible back pass that gives us possession. There you go. Rubio. Where's Mako? Just lob that into space to Moquete. It would have... I'm disgusted with the fact that we're in extra time. Just go out there and please win. Gonna get my... All right, Ebenezer. Moquete. Van Rooyen. We're flowing forward here. Kelvin Mbambo. Van Rooyen. Mbambo's making the run. Nice pass. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry, Sergi Mayans. You cannot let that guy control that ball there. Under no circumstances can you let that guy control that ball there. Like, literally under no circumstances. Mayans, Van Rooyen, Akinson Miro, Jahangiri. That's a sick ball. Rubio, very well done. Lopez, Pinkert. It's wide open. You got to step in further than that. Oh my goodness, that's classy. That's the quality you would expect. The quality that you would expect, chat. That's the quality you would expect. I mean, look at this. We're going to get a little free cam going here. Look at how saucy this is from Kelvin Mbambo. Whoop! Great vision here. Great vision. Mbambo making the run. Nice. Very nice goal. Classy from Kelvin Mbambo. Exactly what we want. He's supposed to be a great passer and playmaker. He displayed all of that with a cheeky little shuffle out to Pedro Lopez. Now we are going to try to bury these guys with another goal here. And we'll delay things with a sub. Yes, we will. I have an extra sub. What a lovely, lovely piece of news. Hey, Mayans, you're off for Madu Murcia, please. You know the Malian international who starts a ton of La Liga games for us? There you go. Create enough of an angle. We get the ball to Lopez. Moquete going inside out. Drawing a center back away from goal. Dang it! Hey, Murderous Otter, thank you for the 53 months. That's a lot of bacon, dude. You are collecting. All right, we have survived at Don Benito 3-2 in the cup. Thank you, Kelvin and Mbambo. Where are they in the league? I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't care where they are in the league because they're in the 4th division of Spain. Like, there shouldn't be any world in which Don Benito is able to hang with us, and it's very disappointing that they were able to hang with us, as much as they did. It doesn't matter where they are in the league. They're a clear 4th division team that's never really been that much higher than that. All right, Carrasco signed his new deal. The guy that's starring with the B team this year. Sergi Mayans has signed a new 5-year contract that gives us a lot of control over him. Ian Barca, talented youth team player, has signed his deal. This dude's playing in Israel right now. What an intriguing choice. Shopping cart, thank you for the 3 months of the Prime, brother. I appreciate it. They've been paying attention to the title race in Scotland. Looks like, oh yeah, isn't it Hearts? I don't know how to pronounce that word that you typed, but it looks like it's Hearts that's been flying the right direction. All right, he's been learning. He is slowly but surely learning how to play left wing back, which will make him a very versatile two-sided player for us. Come on, Bongani Van Rooyen, I believe in you. Winfield, thanks for the 18 months. Congrats on your second Twitch child. Time to buy another car seat. It does matter. Look at you in Barcelona. Yeah, I mean, respectfully for them, they're not me. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to get promoted 3 times in 3 years. I would say it's unbelievably highly unlikely. But even like that Barcelona team, the talent, it's not even close, right? Compared to my 3rd division team. And by the way, I was in the 3rd division. We were first in the 3rd division when we managed to beat Barcelona in the Copa del Rey. But even at that point, I mean, if you looked at the talent of the two teams, I had multiple guys that had dropped out of La Masia that couldn't even hack it on Barca's B team in that starting 11.
First offender? No, first to Gibson, then offender.
Like the talent gap, you're just not able to maintain the level of player to be able to make that even, you know, the only way you lose that is you have to get really unlucky, and you also just have to manage really poorly, and your team's mentality has to be terrible. Release clause leaves Malia scrambling to secure Tosin Adarabio's future. No, it doesn't. Because he's 33 and his release clause is $5 million. So if I get $5 million for a guy that's 33 years old, I will loan in another center back. Like, I'm cool with that, man. I'm cool with that. Loibster, that was a good one. A woman is on trial for breaking guitars. First offender? No. First to Gibson, then offender. B. I'm going with a B at Noble Mendy again, who doesn't even want to play for me, by the way. We looked at signing Noble Mendy in the last window and doesn't even want to play for me. That's just how it is. So, okay, we need to get our team together. We need to get our brain together. We need to get our team together. Sessa is now able to do rehab. He is done with the injury portion, and same with Emil Whiteboy, as our pretty terrible injury situation continues to work its way through the courts of public opinion. Okay, Mbumbo, you're there. Panagiotidis. You know, I appreciated you scoring, but no. Okay, let me make sure that these guys are going into the right spot. Yes, Akinson Miro. He's Nigerian. Ebenezer Akinson Miro is Nigerian. So Zolani Mazibuka wasn't great. We're going to go ahead and start Paul Duran. What do we got on Victor? Still just 45 minutes. All right. Hey, Toomey. Oh, my goodness. How did that happen? Okay. Van Rooyen, you're on the right side. Hey, Toomey, you're on the left side. Mayans, you're out. Pinkert's in for Olmedo. And Melanda's checking back in as the central defender. So Cole and Imani, Pinkert, Melanda, Murcia, Van Rooyen, Haytumi, Duran, Jahangiri, Lopez, Mbambo, and Majid Hashemi, who did nothing in 75 minutes. He did nothing in 75 minutes against the 4th division team. So naturally, we are very hopeful that he is going to be able to turn up and deliver a masterclass performance today. All right, that feels good to me. Real Betis, here we come. Ahoy! What's up, Archival Descent? Ahoy, brother. I would rather share one lifetime with Malia than face all the ages of this world alone. Sam? Once you get into Europe, it's going to screw up your schedules. I mean, it always does. Our goal is to get into Europe, which would be, look, our goal this season is to survive. We have the reputation of a mid-table second division team, which is better than last year when we had the reputation of a mid-table third division team. You know, the more we survive in the league and get our club into a point of financial prosperity, then we're going to be able to build forward. But this year, we were able to go out and sign some of the young, talented guys that we'd been looking at. We were able to, you know, sign some of the young, talented guys we've been looking at. All right, we're feeling a lot of pressure as a team, so I'm going to, you know, go have fun today. We're at home. Put on a show for the fans. Put on a show for the fans. Anthony is still there. Anthony is still there. Come on, boys. Surviving in La Liga. Getting the reputation of our club to La Liga standard is the most important thing we can do this season. Getting our reputation as a club up to La Liga standard. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, do 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 do. Oh, let's go. Oh, they're starting Noble Mendy. Would you look at that? They're starting my arch nemesis Noble Mendy, a man who we've nearly signed many a time, Pedro Lopez. Pedro Lopez. The academy kid, Pedro Lopez, using that pace, stretching the defense. Well worked, well worked, well worked. This would be really nice 3 points. We have a very, very tough stretch of league matches, so if we can get one at home where we're clearly playing pretty well to start, that would be great. Duran. Oh, still ours, still ours. Captain and number 20, Paul Duran. Hey, Toomey, use the pace, man.
Icelandic song, Vori Vaglas Kogi, Tak.
What is that? What is that? What even is that? Thank you, Mbombo. All right, hey, Toomey. Hashemi doing exactly what I would hope he would do. Nice. Now we work this wide. Now we've got the overload. Lot of space for Bungani Van Rooyen. Hashemi's busting his ass to get in there. Oh, look at Machine Hashemi! The Sultan strikes again! Majid Hashemi!
Abasa. Oof, tough goal.
Charging to the front of the goal from Bungani Van Rooyen. Majid Hashemi. And a quick response from UD Malia at home through their Iranian international forward, Paul Duran. Running ball, Bungani Van Rooyen again, looking lively today. It's Pinkard. Hey, Toomey! Well worked, boys. Well worked. Come on, boys. Coolio, they give it the 23 months. What coat did Hannibal wear whilst crossing the Alps? Abarca. Tough goal to concede. Don't worry, here comes a goal. That was before the goal, chat. No, not a red. Wait, is it a red? No. That's not why I'm pausing. We're paused because Coolio subbed and said a dad joke that was a D, and then said, tough goal to concede. Don't worry, here comes a goal. The next message in the chat is W, and then all of the people celebrating the fact that we just scored. All right, where were we? Where were we? He's a witch! Burn him! He's a witch! Burn him immediately! Oh, Majid! Oi! Oh, Pangani. Okay, I thought they were going to try and debate whether that was a freaking penalty or not. It's not. Absolute nonsense in this game. Their 2 goals are nonsense. Hey, to me. Paul Duran, brilliant. Jahangiri. Oh, he's got Pangani Van Roche. What a pass by Jahangiri. What a pass by Jahangiri to find that. Great vision, great delivery by Jahangiri, and Van Rooyen kind of settled it, but not really, and then went after it with his weak foot. Why, I have to feel like we're very unlucky to not be ahead in this match, let alone behind. So, I think you've been very unlucky. I think we need to lock in. I do have Paulo Victor available there, and Lopez, you're out for Gregory's Panagiotidis. Lopez, you've struggled in this game. So Victor's in, Panagiotidis is in. Now I do want to go to the set pieces real quick. Does Coolio happen to have the results of today's Premier League games he'd like to share? Do you? Like, we all just bet a ton of money, chat, and then we retire. Fisher, thank you for the 52 months also. Appreciate that prime, my man. I appreciate it. All right, Taker is not the guy with 18 jumping reach. I'm sorry. That just doesn't track for me.
That forehead is looking mighty fine today.
Thank you very much. Paulo Victor, you're taken from both sides. Please, spare me. I don't have any other decent corner taker. My set piece ability just, I seem to find the only good players in the world that there's no actually decent set piece takers among them. Pinkert, nice. Good hold up play by Hashemi. Duran, Paulo Victor. Bad touch, but we're good. Hashemi! Majid Hashemi! What a player! He starts it by dropping in and knocking it back to Duran. It's up to Victor, who nearly lets it get away from him, but he gets there first. Plays a ball back. They let it run. Majid Hashemi's crashing the box, and he has a brace. Come on, boys! That was such a bad touch by Paulo Victor. That was hilarious. And he gets a ton of credit for that, for getting the assist, too. That's why you can't always trust the match ratings. You know, Reese, thank you for the 54 months. I'm glad the forehead's shining for you. Jahangiri, Mbambo, Majid Hashemi, spinning it wide to Paulo Victor. Victor, Jahangiri, Victor, oh my... Scald Soup, thank you for the 3 months. The Prime Sickwell, thank you for the Prime as well. We just spent $10 of Jeff Bezos money. Hell yeah. And Bojangles with the 3 months in the Prime said, tough goal to concede. Don't worry, here comes a goal. And we kind of scored almost right after that. It wasn't as on the nose, but it was close. I can't believe we didn't score that. I want to rewind this. How did we not score this? Bust out the free look. So this is Bongani. Oh, it deflects. Oh my goodness. It was Noble Mendy. It was Noble Mendy. Noble Mendy deflected the shot into the goalkeeper. You should check that defender out. I'm going to check you out in a second. What? All right, boys. This is a good spot. Madu Murcia. Abbas Jahangiri. Kelvin and Bob. Oh, the fancy moves here. Madu Murcia. Adilson, Malanda, Duran. Oh, going straight up the middle. Oh my goodness, Panagiotidis! What a pass to Kelvin and Bombo! Oh, good Lord! Gregory's Panagiotidis! What a delivery from the Aussie! And the Finn, Kelvin and Bombo with the finish! These kids can play! It said no assist on that. Are you kidding me? Calvin and Mbambo from Gregory's Panagiotidis. Oh, we're there. Bad pass by them. Get it back. Jahangiri. Oh my goodness, look left. Hashemi. Calvin Mbambo. Mbambo's in! We are so good today. We are genuinely sensational today. Hey, Zalani, let's go. Zalani, let's go. We're in some runouts here. Would like that athleticism, please. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly. Mbambo's playing like a beast. Majid Hashemi's playing like a beast. Jahangiri looks great. Atta boy, way to be there. That was Madu Murcia. I thought that was Melanda. Madu Murcia, all reliable. Dude, we've dominated this game. We got to see this out. I think I already have this, but just in case the game doesn't work that way. Oh my goodness, you can't sort. Paulo Victor. Why is Panagiotidis short? What is the aversion to putting the tall guy in the box? Why is he short? Why is he in the come short department? Oh, he has 6 heading. But he's so tall. You know? He already scored 1-headed goal. Big game, big game. Down at 2 separate points, Kelvin Mbambo and Majid Hashemi had an absolutely massive wake-up call. They did give Panagiotidis the assist. It was just the pop-up that said he didn't get it. I thought so with the match rating. Big 3 points for us going. Yeah, we are starting a very difficult stretch in the league. Big time for us to just pick up 3 points and just gut out a 3-2 win in a match like that. Defend the home turf, get a star turn from our star striker, Majid Hashemi, rewarding our faith even though he missed 2 months.
Better weekend than me. I got kicked out of bottomless brunch for a simple dress code misunderstanding.
Oh, that's an A. That's so good. I had no idea where that was going. That's an A. What a dad joke. What a dad joke that is. Oh, chat. We've got the ever so rare A dad joke from Tender Steak. Thank you for the 59 months. Looking at the big 6-0. Wow. Time for that midlife crisis, Tender Steak. Away against Atletico Madrid in 7 days. Now that, of course, oh my goodness, we're up to 7th. Dude, this league is so tight together. We are in 7th, and we are 8 points out of a relegation spot right now. But we're 5 unbeaten, which is crazy because we've started this run after going 6th without a win. So, we've started this run after going 6th without a win. 6th without a win, and now 5 unbeaten with 4 wins. I mean, come on. Genar Barbara. Wow. Okay. I don't know how that guy ended up on my Wonderkid list, but not a lot we're doing there. Nikos Karensis. Primislav Brilka. Alejandro Pargueñas. Oh, would this guy want to... I think the problem with this guy is that he's not going to want to play... What's my budget right now? This guy's not going to want to go for the B team stuff, though, is he? Hey, buddy. I actually agree to literally everything he just said. Very rare positive agent interaction. So their asking price is 500,000. Okay. I think that is a very reasonable offer, and he wants breakthrough prospect, which will allow us to put him on the B team, and he can just go and have himself a season on the B team, you know? That is not bad at all. Vivian Mertes, a goalkeeper from the Bayern Munich Academy. Perikles Kosnadiki. Perikles Kosnadikis. Like Athens, Ruben Hirado. He's got the jumping reach and the heading to actually be dangerous with this sort of thing. He's also Spanish. This guy's fun. He's very interesting. He's a good crosser. He's, got good shiftiness. Good with the ball, but also moves really well off the ball as like a late arriving danger at the back post. I think a wide forward would be incredibly dangerous for him, and I think his asking price at Ike Athens makes him a potentially an attractive guy to sign. I don't know if we're going to want to sign him, though, because I have a sneaking suspicion, right, that he is going to want a lot of playing time. But I suppose I shouldn't assume. Right, I assumed that other guy was going to want a lot of playing time, and it ended up not being the case. So I think I can get myself in danger by assuming that sort of stuff. Oops. So what was that guy's name? Ruben Hirado. 6'4", fickle, dangerous, big lad. Signing Hirado is a priority. His potential is could improve slightly. What does your agent say? He doesn't want to play in my sandbox. He does not want to play in the sandbox, chat. Stop asking. Stop asking. He doesn't want to play in the sandbox, okay? Tito, thank you for the 26 months. Come see our baby. He's almost 2. I look at the time. I got to do my homework, feed the hog. Alejandro Pargueñas. Pargueñas, I will give you a great opportunity to play 4th division ball. That's the type of guy we can bring in for 500,000 and move on for like 5 million later in his career, just because we're able to give him really valuable playing time, and I think he's the type of guy that I could see myself calling up off of the B team at various points if we needed help. The Mexican guy's really good. Yes. Vivid he is. He doesn't want to play for me. The moment that guy wants to play for me, I will literally sell my firstborn child. Round World, thank you for the 10 months. Not gonna lie, I've been waiting for a Malia kit competition since the start. Love the designs. Good luck, everybody. Nice. Nice. Are you able to vote? Because they're currently talking to the admin about being able to open up the voting. I'll do a little post about it if it happens to open up after the stream or something. Zion's usually an industry leader in foreign name pronunciation, but his Greek name pronunciation needs serious work. I appreciate you saying I'm an industry leader. That means a lot. That does mean a lot. I try, usually. Sometimes I don't. Most of the time, I do. All right, Zolani Mazibuko now speaks basic Spanish. We're going to keep trying to improve that. Edidiong Ekpo, the most divisive signing I've ever made. The world-class shot stopper who can't jump to save his life is now back in full training, or should I say in full training for the first time. What a moment for Edidiong Ekpo. Low-key, thank you for the 43 months. I feel like the egg would come before an actual live chicken, so that probably answers that question. Just thinking out loud here. I feel like if you ordered an egg and a live chicken on Amazon, you'd probably get the egg first. His Greek is way better than his German name pronunciation. No, my worst is Dutch. My worst is Dutch. Simfex, the loan manager, speaks fluent Spanish. Rui Carvalho, my U19's assistant coach, now speaks fluent Spanish. Great news. Training updates. Miguel Rubio topping the training reports. Hell yeah, man. Nice. Bongani Van Rooyen, we love to see him there. We love to see Paul Duran, always leads by example. He is an excellent trainer, does things the right way off the field as the captain of this club.
Hello, Senor Esteban. I am calling you about your condo on the beachfront in Malia. Is it still for sale? Or has it already been promised to the FA member responsible for drawing the next round of the cup?
Calma. Calma. Shh. Calma. Calma. Please. Not too loud now, not too loud. Calm down, Poltz. Thank you for the 63 months, but be careful. Andy, thank you for the 30 months. Appreciate you, brother. Oh, Vitboy has resumed full training. What a beautiful moment. Jesus Rodriguez has been removed from what? From what exactly? Wild Child. Zerbi talks up inform Malia. Is he the manager of Atletico Madrid? Oh my goodness. You're more than welcome in a Dutch language class. I don't go to class for made-up languages, okay? You guys just making up random noises for all letter combinations, all right? I don't need this in my life. Definitely the industry leader, although there is not a high bar for content creators. Most don't even read the letters in order. All right, Yanez is back to full training. All right, chat, we're waiting for the next injury because this is going a little too well. We've gotten 3 guys back. What, do they run out of names in Brazil? What the... Santiago Sandoval, Aiden Massamola, Salvatore Roman. Mamma mia. Sayat Arapov. My favorite Greek guy. Nolino Pavetta. Izanaris. Carlos Gallego. You are not a wonder kid. You liar! Cesar Sanchez. Pavel Lucas, no longer on the Wonder Kid list as well. I think the level of our team is rising in that wonderful news. Prince Kamara, who re-signed with Sigma Olomouc. You know, he's Liberian, and I love that, but I think he's officially reached a point where he's just not actually that good, unfortunately. Renee Chips. Abdi Shaban. Where's this guy playing? Galatasaray's charge. I get it. I just threw up in my mouth. Why? Oh. Ever happen to you? You're just sitting there and your body's like, hey, this isn't actually a burp. It's actually just you throwing up. Have a few peanuts. What the hell was that about? You know, they say never trust a fart. Can't trust a burp either. Can't trust anything these days, man. Can't trust anything. Omar Jane. They continue to rate Omar Jane so incredibly highly. Dude, that happens to you in the middle of the night? You feel, yeah, Mom, I feel fine. It's like acid reflux or whatever. Oh, I dropped a peanut. I feel like we, as a society, could be able to progress to a point where we design bags that are easier to eat out of. Okay. Pinkert, Malanda, Murcia, Van Rooyen. Paulo Victor is now cleared for... I'm going to go with 75. We're going to go with 75. Zelani Mazibuko. No. You don't get to start this one. Yanez is 60. Ekpo passed his fitness test, but he's some way short of full fitness. We're just going to put him on the bench because he's better than Alvaro. Vidboy is cleared for 75, which is pretty insane. I am going to start Vitboy over here and Kelvin Mbambo on the other side, and we'll see how that plays. I think that could be a very interesting pairing that could actually end up working out quite well for us. Panagiotidis will head down back down to the B team for now as Danny Yanez steps back into the first team as well. We're going to have Quieto step into that spot. Sessa is only 3 days away. Wow. We have a pretty sweet situation right now. All right, boys. Let's figure things out. Let's figure things out defensively as well. You know, we allowed a couple of goals in that last match. Cole and Amani, we need some sharp hands today, brother. Rough game for Virginia a couple of days ago. We did not play well. Virginia basketball did not play well. We played a terrible game, and we happened to play a terrible game against a very good team. So that was ugly. Regroup. Win the last 2 games. It's a 27-4 regular season. That's fantastic. And basically guaranteed top 4 seed. So hopefully we don't have to play them again. You ready to lose to the Hokies this weekend? No, we've had that one circled since that triple overtime nonsense fest. You know who we didn't have? One of the best players on our team for that game. He's back now. Showtime. Yeah, I hope we get another shot at Duke in the ACC tournament so we can lose by less than 26. That would be ideal. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry. It's just America sports. All right, boys. Big environment. On the road against Atletico Madrid. This is a daunting, overwhelming environment for us to be playing in. Incredibly, daunting, impressive environment. We picked up a very nice win against Real Betis. We're 8 points clear of the drop right now when we were in the relegation zone earlier in the season. We're somehow 5 unbeaten in the league. We're starting to find a few guys that are really playing at the right level. Put her there, De Zerbi. What the hell is that polo, Roberto? What the hell is that polo? Virginia will be in March Madness, yes. How are they only ranked 13? Because we don't have any, allegedly big defining wins. We've just, heaven forbid we just win every game that we're quote-unquote supposed to. Oh, my goodness. If it was so easy, everybody would do it. But yeah, our non-conference schedule ended up not being as strong as we thought it was when we initially scheduled it. There's a couple of the teams we ended up playing and it just weren't that good. And in conference, we lost triple overtime at Virginia Tech and lost to UNC in a game where we were up by nearly 20 and somehow blew it. That was heartbreaking. But, we've won a lot of tough games in the conference. No, that's outside of the box. That's way outside of the box. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Right decision. Wrong decision. Wrong. That was wrong. That's the wrong decision. Jahangiri, Majid Hashemi. Abbas Jahangiri, we're just bowling him over. Mbambo, look at this pass. They're coming at him in waves. Oh! Emil Vitboy nearly. Paulo Victor. Oh, Jahangiri just took Simeone's lunch money. We're in it now. Now that we survived that penalty scare, we're playing. We're playing unafraid. We're playing unafraid. That's the key. Got to play unafraid. The guy that plays Danny Rojas and Ted Lasso is going to be playing in the USL. Yeah, I mean, why not? That's fun. Colin Imani. Pinkard. I don't think it's really a PR thing either. They're like doing tryouts and stuff. Van Rooyen. Oh, Bongani. Bad turnover. No way. No way. Oh, there's no way. Dude, there's no. Oh, it's so soft. No way. No. Boo! Boo! Tarman Valens, thank you for the 35 months, my brother. 3 years next month. It's been quite a ride. Colin Imani! Ball don't lie. Yeah. The ball don't lie. The ball don't lie. Colin Imani with the save, and it's 0-0 at Atletico Madrid. Growing pains for this young goalkeeper, but he flashes the leather. I'm happy with the way we're playing, boys. I'm happy with the way that we are playing. Paulo Victor. Oh, boy. Llorente. Bring it down into the middle. Duran. Mbambo. Victor. 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 Paulo Victor. Calvin Mbambo. Abbas Jahangiri's going to go for it. Oh, that was tipped. That was tipped. That's a tip. We got nothing from the corner, but I'm still, still a tip. I don't know how we let that be onside. That is an unbelievable miss by Omar Jane. There it is. I was waiting for it, chat. What did I tell you? I was waiting for it. Somebody's going to get hurt. It's Bongani Van Rooyen that's gone down, and Miguel Rubio, the Red Rocket, heads in. All right, we got to track Vitboy's coming off. I'm going to bring Yanez in. And Hashemi's coming off for Moquete, who's wound up apparently. And Paulo Victor is also struggling. Well, he is working his way back from an injury right now. So it's Vitboy and Victor that we needed to get off. So we have one sub left. Jeremy De Leon's stolen valor with the 6.2. Hey, Toomey. Jahangiri. Oh, I like that pass. Moquete, that's a good pass. Oh, Yanez beats his man! Oh, Yanez! Oh, Danny Yanez! Does somebody have the moment at Atletico Madrid to give us a big win? Good hustle by Hey Toomey. Keep. Okay, Cola, good punch. Well, it wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. Nice way to pressure that. Abbas so clean with the ball. That's a hell of a delivery. Yanez brings it in nicely. Miguel Rubio. Oh! Miguel Rubio! Nobody picks up the right back, and he just walks it in. The Red Rocket with his first La Liga goal. He's left with too much time and space. He just gives it a try, and it glances off a defender by Arrizabala. Whatever his name is. It's not Kepa, it's some other guy. We're good. We're good. We are good. John Geary, you're the playmaker. Ebenezer, you're in. He adds a lot to our midfield, and he's shown that he can tilt a game in the past. Akas, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome to an elite online gaming community. What a result. 1-1 at Atletico Madrid. That is a tremendous result. Now, Colin Amani saved a penalty. Kind of gave it back with that weird little punch thing that he did, but that is, that's 6 unbeaten for us. All right, sprained ankle for Bongani Van Rooyen. Fortunately, we got the winter break coming up after this next match, so that'll give an opportunity for Van Rooyen to recover most of that. And he'll be just getting back into training when we come out of that winter break, I think. Something like that. We have signed Parguinas for $500,000. Alejandro Parguinas. He's got the professional mentality. He's well-rounded. I think this kid's... Oh, he's good. I like him. He joins us in January to go to the B team and try and play his way into the first team. Autumn, thank you so much for the Prime. Enjoy your lack of ads, your bacon, your emotes, and welcome to an elite online gaming community. B team's in playoff places right now. Oh, it's a bruised ankle. Dude just came back from a torn ACL. I was like, if he picks up another serious injury, this is going to get really annoying really quickly. So on that Rubio goal, it's like he didn't even know what to do with himself. No, he had no idea. A sprained foot. He should be back after the winter break. Francesco Sessa has returned from his rather significant injury and rejoined the first team. B team in the playoffs. I mean, that would be a lot of fun. We'd watch the playoff matches, see how our guys are doing. Do you have the money, Maccabi Tel Aviv? Do you have the cheddar to get Madu Murcia? I don't know. I don't know if you've got the bacon. I don't know if you got the grease. I don't know if you got the meats. What about our tiny goalkeeper? He is now in the backup role. He has recovered from his torn ACL, Edidiong Ekpo. Are you still following competitive Valorant? Yeah, I do. I have been coerced into supporting Team Liquid's Valorant team, so they actually did a good job. I don't know. I watched their first game, and they won against T1, so that was sick. I don't know what happened yesterday. I assume they played yesterday, but I didn't watch it. The Santiago, whatever it's called. The twice-a-year thing. They got smacked by M8 yesterday. That's all right. 1-1's fine. 1-1 is fine. There'll be another game. That's why you win your first game, so that you can then be bad. Nathan Ruchis, a U19's coach, has been offered a job by Espanyol. We would be due $100,000 in compensation if it goes through. Well, dude, didn't... Oh, no. Oh, it's a bruised ankle. Oh, heart rate back down, heart rate back down, heart rate back down, going down, we're going down, we're going down. We're going back down.
My wife got attacked by Snow White and 6 dwarves the other day. Not happy.
Because Happy's one of the 7 dwarves. A-. Tiberius, thank you for the 70 months. That's a quality dad joke right there. That's an A- all day. Quality dad joke. Oh, the board would like to meet to discuss a new contract, chat. How interesting. How intriguing. I agree. I think a new contract would do wonders. I think it would do wonders, personally. Let's start the bidding at 10 million. Ooh, we can improve training facilities again. Yes. Yes. 100%. Absolutely. Also, I would like to increase the junior coaching budget and the youth recruitment budget, please. This is a matter of national security. It is very important, and I will not accept my new contract if you do not accept this pretense. Capiche? Lucas, thank you for the 3 months. Get a domestic affiliate for South American Wonderkids. Yeah, we just don't have the reputation to do it right now. So Bengani's out. Majid Hashemi's working his way through an injury. We'll give Masuabi Mokete the start today. Hey, Toomey is away. And then we have Matos and Sessa, who's cleared for 45 minutes, who goes in there. Solani Mazibuko gets the start today. And our right back will be Miguel Rubio, now that we're missing 2 fullbacks. Such is the way. You're always missing something. All right. Pinkert not playing that well. Almeida, you're going in. Adarabio, you're starting over Malanda. He wasn't great in that last match either. All right, Murcia Rubio, Victor, who's cleared, Zolani Mazibuko, John Geary, Emil Vitboy, the White Boy, 75 and 75. All right. Working the boys back into shape. Okay. Athletic Club Bilbao. Time to put on a show at home. Just kidding. We're playing 3 straight top half teams in the league, and we have a win and a draw so far. If we're actually able to do well in this run, you can get me to start to believe that we maybe have a chance to backdoor a top 7. If we are able, like if we come out and win this match, then I'll be sitting there going, you know what? Maybe top 7 is in the cards. Maybe top 7 is in the cards. I smell a W. I hope so, baby. I hope so. Check contracts. Great thinking, Antonius. We did. We checked contracts last Malia stream. We checked contracts. All right, boys. Here we go. Paulo Victor working it inside to Kelvin Mbambo, who has really cemented a starting spot for me right now. We'll see how immovable that becomes later. But Mbambo and White Boy looking like the pair. Yanez has had 1 or 2 games here or there, but we haven't really given Emil White Boy a chance to show his quality. All right, I love the fact that we've limited this match to absolutely nothing. That is quite wonderful. Oh, let's go! You might notice that those are the 2 players that I was just referencing as guys that I really thought would be our 2 starting wingers for this season. Kelvin Mbambo with a laser-sharp pass to Emil White Boy. God forbid White Boy get a little motion. Fight! Fight! Yeah, they just ran all around us on that one. We were so deep. They'd backed us so far in. We weren't able to create that kind of collapsing pressure we're usually able to get. Like from the top to force them into our defense. Hey, I'm happy. Keep competing. Okay. We have a replay happening of something that's currently happening. Exhilarating stuff here. Bespoke gameplay. This isn't quite the broadcast view, but nobody really knows what's going on right now. Good. Way to get back on the good side of that. Oh, is he going to be able to cut that back? Oh, my goodness. Hey, can I watch the match the way that I chose to, please? All right, staying focused. Hashemi, he's looking aggressive. I have just not been able to press the right buttons with Moquete at all. Mazibuko struggling as well. Paulo Victor. We don't really have a sub for either of our wingbacks right now, so not something I'm going to be able to help with, but we can get Duran and Hashemi in. Zalani Mazibuko not taking advantage of the playing time he's been afforded in the first 60 minutes there. And neither is Moquete. Yeah, Moquete's been very disappointing. Hey, stay Oddity. Thank you for the 3 months in advance. Hell yeah. You got silver bacon in your future. I can smell it. I get this glitch so many times it doesn't go away until the match ends. I figured once it wasn't going away pretty quickly. Oh my goodness. I mean, if we score a goal at this view, it'll be sick. It'll be coming right towards us. Nice. Adarabio, Duran, right through the middle. Hashemi. Now we've got the overload. Rubio, Emil, White Boy. Oh, he's beating his man. White Boy's coming in. That's a terrible shot. Wow, that's not a good shot at all. That was right at him. All that lively work with the ball, attacking at the angle, and then just bricked it. All right, it's the last match until the winter break. I would have loved to have won, but I can't complain about a draw with a top half team. Especially when we were very worried about relegation. We were very worried about relegation after the first, 11, 12 matches of the season. So we have really played our way out of that position by the winter break, which is huge. We're all the way up in 9th now. We're sitting on 25 points. We're a full 10 points ahead of Oviedo, who are guarding the realms of relegation right now. And that puts us closer to the top 7. We are 2 points off the top 7 right now. And we're actually ahead of Bilbao in the league. So maybe we should, dude, Villarreal's lost 5 matches in a row. And they're still ahead of me. Hey, they've lost 5 matches in a row. Still ahead of me in the league. All right. All right, I always accept. Oh, wow. Europa League qualification nets me a $50,000 bonus. Mazibuko showing pleasing progress. He is growing as a player, but he's kind of growing in all the areas he's already good. I wish he was growing in other areas, become a more well-rounded player. Junior Taram scores. Nice work, Junior Taram. All right, we've re-upped our new contract with Malia. I always just accept exactly what they offer me. Yeah, we've built something very impressive. You know, we've built a team that can sustain, that can compete, I think, at this level, and that's something really special. Considering where we were, I think it's something really special for all of Africa to have a team on the African continent that's able to compete, you know, at this level with these guys. Oliveira. It's time to start dropping these guys. Faisal Al-Shehri. Paupol Kabongo. No. Jacek Majurek. Pretty good potential. Ihor Olkovki. Wasn't there Wasn't there a character in some sort of Disney lore called Eeyore? Getting like a faint whisper of a memory. Oh, Credence Frombach stays on the list. No doubt about it. Winnie the Pooh. Yes, okay. Eeyore. There you go. I was just checking. Man doesn't know his Winnie the Pooh. I was just asking. I was like, oh yeah, there's Eeyore, right? The name sounded eerily familiar. The donkey. Big fan of donkeys. That's a quality animal right there. That's a no-nonsense animal. Jaden de Guzman. Doesn't feel comfortable in big matches. Well, you better get comfortable, man. Atilio Roa. Okay. Are those all straight up arrows? This dude's exposure to being in the B team has led to some of the most ridiculously high-level improvement for a 21-year-old I've ever seen in my entire life. He has no potential. It's going nowhere. But his improvement has been extraplanetary, extraterrestrial. It's been genuinely unbelievable. Heinrich, thank you for the 2 months. All the characters in Winnie the Pooh are metaphors for mental disorders. Really? Is Winnie the Pooh even Disney? Dude, I actually don't know. I feel like that's one of those IPs that just like changes hands a bunch. Where somebody different probably owns it. Oh, wow, they just naturally increase the junior coaching budget to the exceptional level. We can't afford to improve the training facilities. I don't believe you. Zealandism now speaks good Spanish. Nice. They're stepping up the chase for Zolani Mazibuko. Al Halal. Dude, if you show up with like $30 million from Mazibuko, I would accept it so fast. We're the type of club that just doesn't have that type of money clanging around. All right, Noble Mindy, you always stay on a short list, man. I'm never going to let you get too far from my sight. I'm really happy that he's decided to improve our junior coaching. That it is now at an exceptional level of academy coaching along with our good youth facilities. I wanted to offer me the opportunity to improve the youth facilities, please. All right, to give the boys, 13 days off from matches before our Copa del Rey away trip against Almeria. Third round of the Copa. And Bombo showing pleasing progress. We like to hear it. Tom Dele Bashiru. Okay, well, did you actually give me an extensive scouting report or no? Come on, Kelvin and Bombo. Come on, Kelvin and Bombo. Majid Hashemi. Hashemi and Jahangiri are playing the Asian Cup. Food poisoning for Lopez. So they're going to be gone from January 9th to February 9th, playing Asian Cup ball with Iran. QA guy, thank you for the 61 months. My dude, my dog. Yes, sir. Time to scout the Asian Cup. Yeah, when they leave, we'll throw scouts that way. I'm grooving. That's a 5-star youth intake right there. Oh, I'm still grooving. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. Ollie W322 giving me a preview. Mark Carrasco's willingness to get into harm's way during matches. Salvador could routinely be reaching above the opposition to get their head on the ball. This could be a huge asset. And what marked out Alexi Gallardo is their willingness when things aren't going well to rectify the situation. So determination on Alexi Gallardo. We've got a winger, a defensive midfielder, at least one center back, a couple of fullbacks, and a central midfielder who looks like a top prospect. All righty. We have 3 wide midfielders that all suck and a goalkeeper that isn't that good, apparently, as part of this intake. We only have good youth facilities, which I wish we could keep investing in trying to make those better. We have excellent training facilities once they get into the first team. We have exceptional junior coaching. We just asked about youth recruitment to try and level that up because right now it is below exceptional. It is just excellent. And so we're working on that, but that is absolutely tremendous stuff right there. Absolutely tremendous stuff from the boys. There's 17, 18-year-olds in my first team are getting the benefit from my training facilities or my youth facilities. The moment a player, this is a very important thing that people do not mention enough, chat. Your training facilities affect every player you can see in the game. Even your youth team. Your youth facilities affect the youth academy. So the guys that are coming through, the better your youth facilities, the higher reputation your youth academy is going to have to be able to attract players, and the closer those players are going to be to their current ability when they come out of your youth academy. They're playing at your youth facilities. Once they get promoted to your youth team and you sign them to a contract, they are exposed to your training facilities. So the kids on my U19s, in the B team, and in the first team are all using our excellent training facilities. C-Bay, thank you for the 37 months. Hell yeah. No, I think somebody said we need to increase our reputation or something. I don't know. But our youth recruitment, we can improve. Insist. Yes! Youth recruitment is being upgraded, baby. Our level of youth recruitment is supposed to go up. And maybe I got to hit continue. Reese, thank you for the 32 months. Appreciate you spending $5 of Jeff Bezos' money. Hell yeah. Asked for an increase in transfer revenue. True, that's available. I should ask for it. Finance, increased percentage of transfer revenue, 100%. Don't need a new contract. More scouts, please. We'll just keep pestering the board with requests, more scouts, an increase to transfer revenue retained going into this transfer window. Thank you, Antonius. Do your coaching attributes increase over time or only in the completion of coaching course? Both. They increase on both. Who's this? Omar Kadir? Oh, mama, we got 99 players in the scouting list. Can I insist? No. You don't want to give me any more scouts. Be really, really determined in that. Doesn't want to give me any more scouts. So we have 99 players that have come in through our player recommendation apparatus. And we're going to try and sort through them as aggressively as we can because the goalposts are moving. Our team's getting better, which means we do not want to be relying on or like shortlisting guys that don't have a chance to help us. Dieguinho, he goes onto that list because he's only 17 and he's got a good mentality. Lucas Wallner, okay, he definitely goes on the maybe list. He's way too cheap for his ability. Xabi Gomez. Ahmed Said. Dude sucks. Bruni and Simba. Elijah Adebayo. Ronaldo Albuquerque. I don't like his mentality enough. Tibay de Vlieger. I feel like I've already looked at Jose Antonio Morante. I feel like I've looked at him multiple times, and he's just not a guy that... He doesn't shine for me. Boubacar Dembaga. I mean, the pace. People always love the pace. He loves a big match. I think he goes on the maybes list. Noam Kamara.
Why couldn't the
Bodo
Sailors
Glint's
finish
completely
their
fair.
card game? Because the captain was standing on the deck.
Daisuke Atsunaka. Okay, this guy we found, and he looks like he could be the real deal. Ivan Pejaron. Pablo Martinez. As a B, but it also gets a drum kit. For some reason, it just sounds like it's a drum kit joke, you know what I mean? Certain jokes are just drum kit jokes. Lucky Drake. Wow, he can elevate. Hello. I believe Zealand mentioned it was due to how the buggy the game was for a reason not to use them. Yes. The game already has a lot of bugs, and I don't really want to use skins and then not, like just... I'm not saying the skin makers would be causing the bugs. I'm just saying that when the game is not smooth already, introducing stuff like that can make it worse. Lavra Chelfie. Orozco, Aravalo, Ali Jassim, I believe, is already on a short list of mine. Niels Kunku is on a short list of mine. Julian Riel. Leaf Davis. You're supposed to be off discovering a new continent or something. You would count as a foreign player, which means you'd have to be an absolutely, genuinely unbelievable goalkeeper for me to want to sign you. Alexi Vosa. Good old Leaf. Kieran Deere, thank you for the 45 months, though. Even though I only gave your joke a B, it's not personal. Dominic Yavorchuk. I have already had Dominic Yavorchuk on my short list 4 years. And 5 is Alal Sherry. And Fernando Garcia could be an end of contract guy straight into the B team. And Mikel Anderson. 17, fairly determined. Luis Ibarra. Mexican player from Atletico San Luis. No. Jorge Marina. Rock Partera. Mitya Dedic. Mohamed Lamine Sharawi. Pedro Joao. Ignacio Marino. Yeah, okay, no. Finally found somebody that we can just dump in the sea here. Doo-doo. All right, Arturo Arribas. No. Fakey Mueller. Miguel Sanchez. I would have loved you in the 4th division. I would have been obsessed with you in the lower divisions. Absolutely unhealthily obsessed. Gabriel Mizui. This is good. We're getting a lot of these guys off here. Yu Roge. No idea how good that guy is. So hard to scout 16-year-olds. You never get a clear opinion on how good they are, chat. Really, once they get to 18 is the first time you can kind of start to fully trust the assessment of a player's potential. But at 16 and 17, and honestly still at 18, sometimes that picture is just not that clear on how good that player could be. Bastian Schmid. I mean, he's got 1 tackling. There's no way. Whatever. Islamdeen Khalifa. I don't know why everybody seems to think this guy is not good. I think that he's all right, and I'm going to send another scout to try and prove it. Jabril Jallo. No. Sheikh Tiam. Yep. Sandali Konde. All right, we can put him into contract. Tika de Jong, Iker Abad. This is really just name reading practice for me. Iker Abad's contract's running out. Hayden Murray Holm. Dreads a big match and has no second nationality that would allow me to include him in anything we're doing. So there's that. Peter Pekorny, the Slovakian international. You don't feel comfortable in big batches, Peter? I mean, you played 27 times for Slovakia. You haven't figured it out yet? This guy's fairly professional, so we will give him a chance to maybe be a B-team player. Andrea Bergami. Okay, he's a model citizen, so we're gonna re-scout him and get a clearer picture. Antonio Pacheco of Albacete. Paul Kohler. Why does everybody hate big matches? Maybe that's why your old team is getting rid of you. Did you ever consider that? Oh, you can't play any defense. Andraj Vidmar. You're 21, dog. You can't still be literally all potential at the age of 21. It doesn't work. You gotta have some ability to play at 21. Juan Bermudez, low determination. Get out of my office. Get out of my office. Okay, Danny Sanchez is actually a yes. It's a guy I really like. That I think our team would be better if Danny Sanchez was on it. I think our team would be better if Danny Sanchez was on it. Doesn't feel comfortable playing in big matches. That is a full-blown deal breaker for me on goalkeepers. His goalkeeper's a bit of a harder spot to sub people out. Diego Mancia. Yamazaki. Tomoyasu Yamazaki. Can we refine that with another scouting trip, or are we just stuck? Jakuri Bomba. No. Jose David Sierra. Kevin Fitzgerald. He's decent. He's decent. Yanis Stoica. Stoica. Thibaut Desmet. He doesn't move well. His asking price is well below market value. So's his pace. Talking about his asking price, bro. His pace is below market value. Rudy Molotnikov. Hey, so Maranga. Thank you so much for the 71 months. Appreciate you, my dude. Christ Wawa. When you have a really spiritual experience at a Wawa on a road trip. That is an experience that I feel like most of you cannot relate to. All right, 99-person scouting report absolutely destroyed, chat. A lot of guys whose contracts are coming to an end. Wawa's like one of those nice American gas stations with a bunch of food and a bunch of other stuff, you know? That's why I love the Netherlands. There's no squad rules or regulations. Yeah, or Germany or Poland. Those are the lands of opportunity, the lands of pure, Wonderkid accumulation and Wonderkid FC building. That's where that is. Sheets is better. Oh, I agree. Sheets is better than Wawa. Bucky's is the best. Players nearing the end of their contract. Notable players on my short list. Joe Linton is making $40 million a year playing at Al Ahly. I think it's going to be a little difficult for us to spin that one. Andre Frank Zambo Anguissa, still a guy that I'm very interested in grabbing. Saifala Latif. Richards, Surridge, Mendez, Valentin Antov. Starting to lose a step, but boyo, is he a good player. Franco Mastantuono. Under any circumstances is a little harsh. I mean, I feel like there was a nicer way to go about that. Oh, wow. Baki Koulibaly. Okay. Man, you still don't want to talk to me, dude? What the hell? What the hell? What is Kenny Rocha Santos up to, dude? We sold him for $800,000. He played 20 matches last season and then ended up on the transfer list this season and hasn't played at all. Oh, Kenny. You know what? But it was time for him to leave. It was time for him to leave, and we knew that. Hey, Amerman, your contract's up. Currently, he wants to keep his options open, but we are at least able to ask, Ben Godfrey. I like Ben Godfrey. Paul Izzo, he would be a good backup keeper, I think. Unless he's starting to get so old that it really affects his ability to play goalkeeper. Yeah, we already went through our contracts. These are the guys whose contracts are running out in the next 6 months. I think we're cool with that. 100%. Give me 100. Transfer revenue percentage just went up. Our transfer retention.
Armchair history.
Someday, Yacht Rockerman. Thank you for the 22 months. Someday. I thought our retention was 85. Did it just go down? It was either like a no increase or it went down by 5%. One of those two things happened. I don't know which one it was. All right, January 1st hits, and we got a couple of guys that are going to be joining the team when that ticks over. So we're going to get them down into the B team, and we don't believe we have any first team level players joining us. I've been known to be surprised by myself. Justin Shea of the American linked with a switch to UD Malia. I mean, we're scouting him. It's a little strong to suggest he's being linked with us passionately. I mean, it's kind of a little fly-by-night hookup situation, maybe. Cello. Get this guy off my dang keep an eye on list, please. Get this guy off my dang keep an eye on him list. Eric Soro. He been Tal Alawa, the 21-year-old in the Houston Dynamo Academy. There's really no reason for me to not sign this guy. I mean, there's 293,000 reasons, but I feel like there's value in this guy. Considering he's completely free. We got a couple other Americans. He brings a professional vibe to the dressing room. Bet on yourself, man. Bet on yourself. Bet on yourself, Tal. Bet on yourself. Kenneth Emmanuel. Is he still in South America? No, he's moved from Bragantino to Salzburg. Slimy. Slimy. I wish I could sign the Mexicans. But alas, it would seem I cannot. All right, John Rodriguez. It looks like this is the transfer window that he's going to move. We've got Lazio, Benfica, Roma, and Panathinaikos that are all hovering around here. He's a hell of an athlete. He's looking for a little bit more playing time than we'd be able to work with on John, but I'd be willing to fight for him if the fight starts. I'd be willing to fight for him if the fight starts. But Remy Labu Lascari, Pavel Buka, Anwar, Aid El Hajj, Sheikh Decore, Modibo Sissoko. Could sign this guy for free and have him play in the B team, but I think it's the same situation with this kid where, I mean, his playing time demands are crazy. He wants squad player in La Liga. That's insane. Hacksaw, thank you for the 18 months. Yeah, I mean, look, the Uruguayan guy is also one of the 3 non-EUs. So I'd love to send him down to the B team for a year or two where he can, you know, season and become EU. There's always areas of the side we're looking to improve. So, I mean, we've got our transfer plans. They don't just happen during the transfer window. So we have signed Alejandro Pargueñas, Panagiotis Soutsikas, and Kenneth Gonzalez. Gonzalez potential is not rated that highly, but he'll head to the B team to see what he can earn down there. All right, Kenneth. And Panagiotis Soutsikis. Ooh, there is potential on Panagiotis Soutsikas. All right. Maybe there's at least the ability to sell him on for something. I don't know. Alejandro Pargueñas. I just signed him for $500,000 because I believe this kid's going to be a genuinely unreal player at the B team level. Three guys for the B team loan farm. I think Pargueñas and Soutsikas have a fringe chance to break into the first team. I think Kenneth Gonzalez probably doesn't. But we did get him for free from the Costa Rican League, so not that bad. Loan offer for Marco Orlovich from Real Murcia in the 3rd division. It's a good opportunity for him. All right, just got to keep an eye on these moves. Unai Guerrero, who is the right back, getting an instant loan offer from Algeciras in the 4th division. No. Armin Mika. Orihuela. No. All right. I thought I had a few more guys that were maybe joining. This guy joins in 2031. So next January, Sam Bassar from Generation Foot in Senegal will join. Okay. And then Marco Orlovich is working on his loan. And we have no immediate targets. But should we? How much money do I have? Why? When did we add an extra $5 million to my transfer budget? I don't really know when that happened, but okay. Let's go to our yes list. Add a condition. I think the issue is this guy doesn't want to sign for me, or he does. Ifeanyi Samuel. Ifeanyi Samuel, a 16-year-old that Ibiza let run out of a contract. We'll just put him in the youth team and then see how that goes. We've sorted our high potential guys by the asking price we believe that they have. I guess a weird player. We like Willie Lagurne, but Willie Lagurne has made it clear that he does not want to play for me. Which is just kind of mean if you think about it. I mean, he doesn't even really know me, you know? Deborah. Might I say that the lemon meringues you brought to the potluck were scintillating, sensual, even. I had an experience while I was eating those lemon meringues, Deborah. They were, oh, you know, and then the bacon wrapped shrimp. Oh, Deborah. I think you and I both know where this is headed, Deborah. That's why he's cheap. They're in the second division. This guy is the truth. Jeremiah Deborah is the truth. Now, how much money do they want for Jeremiah Deborah? I think he instantly makes our team much better. Cedeno's good too, man. Cedeno's good too. We had a deal to maybe go after Cedeno, but it looks like he's improved from the last time we looked at him. He's just a striker. He's just a Spanish striker. Jeremiah Deborah. All right, I don't want any selling fee, contribution, whatevers. I'll pay you once a year. After he makes all those league appearances, I'll pay out $250,000. So 1.5 up front with just over $1 million paid out each of the next 3 seasons for Jeremiah Deborah. Please want to play for me. I'm in a top division. Augsburg's not. I'm in a top division. Augsburg's not. Get back. Ay, 7 million. Release clause. He is a perfectionist. He is a great influence. Got 7 penalty taking, which kind of fits with the rest of our team's just complete inability to take a penalty. Yeah, I think it's a little rich for my blood. I agree. I'm not doing it. Then there's Danny Avande, who is just a genuine superstar center back. Makes me so sad that this guy doesn't have like a backdoor grandparent from Ghana or something. Our 3 foreign players are Paulo Victor, Majid Hashemi, and Abbas Jahangiri. Kill Victor for him? Murder him? You in game. Murder him in game. Santalistic, thank you for the 16 months. I'm going to try it, chat. We're going to try Danny Avande. We're going to try it. It'd be a big splash window if we can pull it off. Avande's willing to talk to me. He's got more interest in Arsenal, Man City, and Liverpool, unsurprisingly. I think we go star player, chat. I think we just go star player. My coaching staff's really good. I think you'll find that once you get here. I know he's ambitious, but a minimum fee release clause of 110 million is insane. It's insane. Yearly salary raise 10% over that time adds up pretty significantly. I'm gonna give him what he wants though, because I feel like we're gonna get offered, like other teams are gonna be in on Danny Avande. But everything I've seen says that that's a guy that we absolutely should get. And then he would take Melanda's spot, and yeah, we'd have to get rid of Paulo Victor. We would have to move Paulo Victor off the team, and we'd have to move a center back to then get another left back. We'd have to get rid of one of our center backs. I think somebody might have been interested in toasting out Arabio, and then maybe we can just transfer out Arabio out for some cash. That seemed to be a thing that was happening. Are you going to loan him out as well? No, I'm not. All right, I am not going to loan him out. Okay, I'm going to see. No, this John guy. No, I wouldn't have the money. All right, who's interested in my players? I'm clicking the X. We're going to get back out of this. Mateo Malia from Malaga. The Guzman doesn't like big matches, so that kind of sucks there. All right. Who's got interest on our squad? Olmedo's got interest. Al Jazeera. Zalani Mazibuko, the interest from Al Hilal. I mean, look, if it's anywhere near his valuation, I am immediately interested. And then Daniele Quieto and Alex Matos. I think those two guys need to make room on our squad right now. I think Matos and Quieto, I think it is time for them to make room on our squad. They're just, the glass man, Daniele. We're just going to bite the bullet here, all right? We're going to bite the bullet here. We're going to break a promise to both of them at the same time, and we're just going to go in this transfer window to try and open up these two squad spots that we're not really using with Matos and Quieto, particularly Matos. Paulo Victor, we don't know if we're going to be able to get this American center back. If we do, we'll figure it out. Because I think all indications are that this kid's unbelievable. Every indication's that this kid's unbelievable. Quieto out, Rojas in. Rojas is a foreign player. He needs a year and a half more of playing in Spain in order to get that Spanish nationality to where we could use him in the first team. Okay, Colin showing pleasing progress. Don't tell chat that. Don't tell chat that he's showing pleasing progress. Lucas Nunez is headed to France. Eduardo Pitbull getting an offer from Real Union. Nah. You're a key starter on the B team. I think you're working with our facilities and our coaching staff while getting that playing time is definitely good. Joe Chamorro. Let me guess. 4th division? No. David Corral. He's 16, dog. Paul Rodriguez. Wrong Rodriguez. Okay. Those are those offers. Colin Amani showing pleasing progress. I would love to see his reflexes go up a little bit. That would be nice. Just get some reflexes going up. All right. We keep going. Try the Mexican center back. Maybe he's willing to talk. Maybe. Is he on the Wonderkid list? It's not either of these guys. I mean, both of them are good, but Yeah, Okachukwu's actually really good too. The Nigerian playing in Brazil, he's actually got the sauce, dude. He got removed from my shortlist? How the hell does that happen? All right, this is the guy that I'm like head over heels for. I assume that they're going to demand like the full release clause. So let's see if we are able to start a conversation with Jesus Rodriguez. No. Always worth asking, and they leaked the story, so. All right, Moquete, what happened? Tight hamstring. We're good. We are good. Now that contract negotiation for that other transfer offer should be hitting soon, right? That really talented winger, Deborah. And we would have just crazy talent on the wings. All right, Tal Alawa has agreed to join the club. He will join us and play for the B team. Thank you, Tal Alawa. Setford removed from the... one of the short lists. Santiago Carrasco, who's this? If it's just third division, I am not feeling it. For a guy that's getting really good run with our, with our B team, I'm not feeling it. Alejandro Martel. Oh, wow, a U19 Group 4 team. What a blessing. All right, Tal Alawa, have fun in the B team. You got to earn it. You got to prove yourself. You got to prove yourself. You have no easy road here, man. You have no easy road here, but I do believe that you are a player that possesses value and quality, and I just need you to show it. Orlovich, set to move on loan to Real Murcia. This is for your development. You're going to get better, Orlovich. You're part of the Canadian movement that we've signed. All these decent Canadian players. We'll see if one of them's ever able to crack the first team. Or if they all just end up being B team fodder that we sell eventually. Could be either or. Also, thank you, Thomas, by the way, for directing me back to Jesus. Adama Diakite. Says he's still on that. Dude, that scared me. There's so many Rodriguez's I don't want to receive offers, but I'm fine with him. I'm fine with him getting offers. No. All right, we got offers. Alex Matos got an offer from Al Jazeera. Daniele Quieto got an offer of $650,000 from Udinese. Nice! 1.2 million for the glass man, Daniele Quieto and Chongcheng Yatai. All right, Chongcheng Yatai. Ooh, $1.6 million from Chongcheng Yatai. Did we reject the Udinese offer? He said he was willing to talk to Chongcheng Yatai. All right, Matos, we should be able to, what do you think? 750, 675. 600,000 for Alex Matos. He's a good player. We just ended up with better midfielders and some young midfielders that we wanted to give some time to. So, I mean, is it an essay even top flight? Yes. They are top flight. So those are good offers. Those are very good offers for us. We're very happy that those have come in. It's going to free up a couple of roster spots for us to make some moves here. Now, I'm a little worried that we haven't received the contract negotiations with that winger that we put an offer in before. Ifeanyi Samuel is signed for free. The transfer can be completed now when we bring in a 16-year-old from Ibiza that has potential. That's a sign and stash, chat. That is a sign and stash. Sign and stash. All right, I think we just send him to China. I think Kieto's exactly the type of player that belongs in China anyways. We're going to reject the Udinese offer and say, look, Chongqing Yatai put in $1.6 million right up front for you. This is your chance. I'm going to go check on that transfer. I should have checked on it when I was just there. All right, Ifeanyi Samuel, you go straight into the U19s, right? Look at that potential, dude. I mean, like, is he going to reach it? I don't know. But this guy pops up for free at 16 years old. And we jump in and sign him. Like, Ifeanyi Samuel in a couple of years might be the smartest move that we've made. There's a chance in a couple of years that kid ends up being the smartest move that we made. Absolute steal. Maybe if Kieto didn't get hurt quite as much, I would let him choose, but I'll take the extra 400,000, thinking that he's going to be interested in that move. We're still waiting for the contract for Jeremiah Debra. Nobody else is going in for the American center back. I kind of expected a tidal wave of offers to go in for the American center back. Nobody else is there. Kieto's not non-EU. He is also Italian. I would like to compete for your signature, good sir. If you will have my sword. I would like to toss it into the ring. We are building our academy one poached player at a time. Nikos Karintsis, a Greek player that I believe has a chance to be pretty good. Especially if you're able to sign him for free. I didn't know he was accepting offers now. Unai Guerrero. No, he stays. Enriquez Deporter, no. All these Rodriguez headlines are scaring the hell out of me, man. I think it's Jesus or John, but it's always this other guy. Please scout Uzbekistan. I tried to sign an Uzbek, and he rejected me and signed a new contract with his Uzbek club, and I have disowned Uzbekistan as a result. Trevor, thank you for the 27 months.
Zia Island and chat. How season so far?
I mean, season's been pretty good. We started out really, really struggling, and we've had to battle our way back. So Jahangiri gone. Mokete has cleared his fitness test. He's ready to go. I think we just go Duran to take this side, and then Mazi Buko takes the playmaking side. All right, this is against Almeria, who are in the second division, so we are going to rotate a little bit. Lopez is going to get the start over Mbambo, and so we're going to go Vitboy and Lopez and Makete. Makete's fine. He's going to have to start for the next month. Lopez only cleared for 45 minutes for some ungodly reason. Who knows? Victor, maybe. No. Hey, Toomey's still out? Yes. Man, we are just hurt all the time. Like, we are just so consistently injured. It is really unbelievable. So many different people, not just like one or two big, long, bad injuries, but just... All right, Mayans, Pinkert, Malanda, Rubio's the only guy that can play right back. Victor's the only guy that can play left back right now, outside of Mayans. Mazibuko, Duran, Vipboy, Lopez, Maquete. And I don't think we have any not ready for fitness test, failed his fitness test. Give me the B team. Hey, Toomey's there. I know we got some 3.5-star nonsense down here. There's Talalawa and there's Panagiotis. Gregoris Panagiotis. It's time, Gregoris. Welcome back to the bench. All right, cup match on the road. Almeria. Wouldn't be surprised if we lost this. We're pretty heavily rotated. We're lacking match sharpness coming out of a winter break where I wanted to give our boys some chill time. Nah, Ekpo's only been in training for like 2 or 3 weeks. I want to give him a fair shake. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Please rise and remove your caps for the performance of the Copa del Rey anthem. It's the Copa. The Copa. The Copa. You may be seated. The Copa del Rey third round, UD Malia against Almeria from the second division of Spain. Malia coming off an extra time victory against a fourth division club. Have rotated rather significantly today, but struggling with a few injuries in their first team and with a few pending transfers going either direction. The options are quite open. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Both of our left backs are now injured. Paulo Victor goes down. Sergi Mayans moves to wingback, and Madu Murcia steps into the 11. Fourth injury of the season for Paulo Victor. Guy cannot stay on the field. Come on, lads! Come on! Go on, lads! Go on! Victor heard he was being sold to make room for Danny Avande. Decided to help get himself out of the way. I think it'd be a loan, probably. We signed him this past offseason, so I don't think we're going to be able to sell him efficiently anyways. Pretty bad from Olmedo. Hey! A little chip and chase for Pedro Lopez. Duran, nice switch. All right, guys, you know, anytime you feel like turning up in this game, that would be great. Oh, wait, Lopez only cleared for 45. I'm technically running him way over what he's supposed to do. All right, Vidboy, you go out there. Yanez comes in. Quieto, send-off. Send-off performance from Daniele Quieto. Rubio out for Alexi Olmedo, who is our deep cover right wing back as well. But he is playing terribly. So Quieto, Yanez, Olmedo. Whenever the ball actually goes out of play. We now have 5 center backs on the field. Hey, middle-aged gamer! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, dude. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Ming, Conky, Token, Drews, James, enjoy the bacon, enjoy the emotes. Welcome to an elite online gaming community. And thank you to Middle Age Gamer for throwing the subs down. Soldier, thank you for the 19 months as well. I appreciate you, my man. Closing in on the 20. Ooh. Had your second Twitch child already, too? There has not been a highlight in this entire match, chat. Absolutely nothing is happening. We have more XG, we have more shots, but it looks like we might be headed to extra time really again unless there's some drama here.
Impossible to put down.
B, implicitly me. Thank you for the 11 months. Nailed it. And Mighty F, thank you so much for the 3 months, brother. Hey, Ebenezer. There you go. Come on. Get Duran. Probably the extra time highlight, like to send us to extra time. Absolutely nothing going. Hey, Madu. Genuinely impressive how long he stood there. Keep working hard, boys. Keep working hard. Keep working hard. We got 1 extra sub. We'll look to use at some point if more tiredness becomes apparent. Right now, the team's feeling, you know, pretty fit and trying to do things. Yanez has come in and just been dog water today. So that's nice. Maybe we double sub Yamya. Oh, my goodness, Namani. Chat, I'm going to make a crazy sub. Colin Amani's picked up a knock. We're going to bring in Edidyong Ekpo for his debut. In goal in the 100th minute with a potential penalty shootout looming. We don't want Colin Amani to get more hurt for the actual season, so we got to get him off. And Edidyong Ekpo is in. Could be a Tim Krul situation. You know, I gave Quieto 1 more run, and it just does not seem like that was a good idea. We've gotten absolutely nothing from Quieto today. We are not able to make 1 more sub to try and get something out of this team. Oh my goodness. The 116th minute. Daniele Quieto with the ambulance waiting for him outside. Pinkert. Vitboy. Atkinson Miro! Ebenezer Atkinson Miro has won it in extra time! It's Ebenezer! And the fourth round of the Copa del Rey beckons Ebenezer Atkinson Miro. They have not been impressive, but they do keep advancing. Looking to survive again. In the Copa del Rey, the fourth round is coming. Ebenezer Atkinson Miro wins it. A midfielder with a knack for goals. Hell yeah. What's the injury? I subbed him off. It said he could have kept playing. Dude tore his wrist ligaments. He's out a month and a half. Paulo Victor with a knee ligament sprain. Goodness gracious, man. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Victor's out for a while, too. All right. Edigyong Ekpo, the cat-like shot-stopping goalkeeper, is now the... He's now the guy. What in the world? Yanez and Mayans both got yellow card accumulation suspensions. Spanish Cup. So they're both going to miss the next round of the cup. That's fair. Away against Valencia is our first match in the league. It is time for Edigyong Ekpo. All righty. Goodness gracious. Alvaro back on the bench once again. He's literally unkillable. He barely gets removed from the bench. He's back on the bench. Guy's collecting a unused substitute check every single time. Islamdeen Haifa. I like the guy. I think he's a decent player. I don't know why everybody else hates him. They're overlooking what is, in my opinion, clear quality. Keep a keen eye on that guy. He is a model citizen after all. That guy's also not that good, so I'm glad we refined those scouting reports on those Japanese players. Happy birthday to me, January 5th. Let's go! Turned 29 again. That is crazy how that keeps happening. We got Girona. All right, but yeah, this is down to the last 16, though, so we're going to have to start playing people. Barca and Real Madrid are still there, too. And we're at home, so that's not bad. At home to get to the quarterfinals against Girona. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Ew, we have never been to the quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey as a club. We have not been sexy in the cup, but we are one win away from getting farther in the cup than we ever have. Holy inbox messages. Okay. Removed from the not interested list. Yeah, got it. Thiago, Paul Rodriguez, Tumi's back in training, which is great. Asadi's moving around the Iranian league right now. Lucas Wallner's made a move. Nerdulet Stalbakov. Did I offer this guy a trial, or like what's the deal here? He's on my end of contract list, but his contract's just gone up. Bright Eze. He's only 17, so we're keeping an eye. Wanderson, Jordi. Young Spanish player for Las Palmas. Frank Abubakar Diallo. His value's going up a lot. Mateo D'Onofrio. He's okay. Nabil Bellaribi. Edgar Lopez. Nasser Mizrahi, Ilyas Belmokhtar. Oh, he doesn't like big matches now. He doesn't like big matches now. Itumalung Benjamin, Lazizbek Mirzaev, who I love. But you know what? He rejected me, and we're just come in. This guy makes way too much sense to sign, unfortunately. Diogo Souza instead of Adidyong Ekpo. Great size, great experience at this level where Ekpo's going to be figuring it out for the first time. Loves big matches, very consistent performer, right? He's an Iberian guy. Theo, thank you for the 5 months. W. TTS coming for you next month. That's going to be awesome. Do, 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 do. I've been looking at him for a while. I think now it might be time for us to make that move. Justin Shea. We didn't finish the report at all, dude. He looks like a pretty decent player right now. He looks all right. Come on, figure your life out. Dude, why am I never negotiating the contract for that one guy? Ward, thank you for the prime. Welcome to an Elite Online Gaming. Enjoy your bacon. Enjoy your emotes. Welcome. You will play the 5'9" goalkeeper and like it. Adidyong Ekpo. He is one hell of a shot stopper, man. But he is going to get caught because he cannot come off his line and claim a ball to save his life. It looks like he's going to play. Sousa doesn't even want to talk to me. Okay, something is wrong with this transfer. Something is wrong with the Jeremiah Deborah transfer. Why is it unacceptable? Why is that all of a sudden unacceptable? We sorted this out 5 days ago and you said it was acceptable. Now all of a sudden it's unacceptable. I need somebody to explain it to me like I'm 5. Please. Ridiculous. Theo, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, dude. Hell yeah. Remy, Monsi, Almont, Exodus, Ehos. Enjoy the bacon. Enjoy the emotes. Be sure to say thank you. And Theo, I hope you're having a great day today. Thank you so much for throwing all the subs around. You got 116 career gifted subs to the channel. Absolutely insane. Insane. Yeah, Sedford had no interest in signing with us after his loan. We did try. Mayan showing pleasing progress. Finally, dude, it took 2 years for Sergi Mayans to find the improvement button in the back of his brain. Goodness gracious. All right, end of contract. We had some guys, I think, whose contracts came up. We're going to go ahead and offer them the opportunity to come train with us. Those guys are retiring, so maybe not them. Nah, dude, let's talk them out of retiring. Oh, now we've got people rejecting the trial. I mean, come on. We are not that bad anymore. We are not that bad anymore. It's a very important distinction. We were. Clearly, you guys haven't changed your tune. Oh, Kamal Miller. Is that the Canadian starter? A Canadian national team guy? Ivan Nastayev, that's a big fat no for me, dog. Most of these guys got to at least be able to get through a trial, ability-wise. Pablo Siles. Yeah, I mean, like 2/3 of you is able to hang at this level. The whole, your physical body being able to hang at this level is a bit of a mystery, though. Rodrigo Marquez, I'd be willing to wager that you are also not even eligible. You're a foreign player. All of you out! Get out! Does he have some new, like, did he just sign a new contract or something? Yes. No. He signed his contract over a year ago. Domestic clubs in higher division have a release clause of $5.75 million. All right, look, Deborah, you're really good. I just want to actually have some sort of productive conversation about how much money I would be able to pay in order to get you on my team. Your team apparently has gone from wanting to negotiate to now, okay, they've accepted it. That's there we go. Now we're talking figures. Now we're talking facts. Now we're talking facts and figures, chat. Now we're talking facts and figures. That's incredibly acceptable. Ooh, I was hoping accepting that would drive down your demands. Hey, if we qualify for the Europa League, I'll give you $100,000. We're going to get rid of the yearly salary raise. We're going to add a relegation release clause, which will give us our money back, but then let you go. We're going to add an assist bonus that is gaudy. We're going to add an international cap bonus of $25,000. And we are going to give you a nice, everybody loves these, the avoid relegation check of $50,000. Every year we avoid relegation from the league, you get an extra $50,000. Now, in order to do this, I'm going to need to drive you down a little bit. I'm going for a walk. Walk it off. 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 Walk it. We're walking it off. I'm walking it off. Dang it. $0 relegation release clause, Jeremiah. $0. $30 million minimum fee release clause. Somebody comes in with $30 million, they can swoop you right up and fly off into the sunset and take your huge wage with you. All right. Every time you get an assist, you get 4. You get 4K for goals as well. I'll be back. I will be back. I will be back. I will be back. Lucas Nunez heads to Paris FC, and so the sad saga of his life continues. Oh, Malia B's starting to fumble a little bit. Malia B has gotten 1 point from its last 3 matches. Well, maybe the guys that I've bolstered Malia B with after this transfer window are going to be of some assistance, you know? Maybe they're going to be of some assistance. All right, Valencia. Oh, my. Paulo Victor is out. Hey, Toomey has returned, but at what cost? So Bangani Van Rooyen failed his fitness test. Hey, Toomey doesn't even have one of these things, which is pretty nice. Shemi is gone, and Jahangiri is gone. And, yeah, okay. Alvaro back on the bench. All right, who's starting? Not Lopez. It's going to be Huitboy and Yanez and Masawabi Mokete, who has been really a bitter disappointment since he signed for us. He's not really been able to produce just about anything. Hey, Toomey goes straight into the starting lineup as Victor's out with an injury. We still don't have Bangani Van Rooyen either, so we're very thin. Madu Murcia moves in there. Pinkert's really been struggling, so we consider, we continue to rotate and try and find an answer at that overlapping center back spot. Somebody that we don't hate. Yeah. Quieto and Matos are negotiating their moves away from the club, which are going to open some things up for us. Gregory's Panagiotidis is already on the bench from the B team, and I think we're going to have to go get another guy. Guerrero. All right, we got to register Guerrero just real quick. How come the other B team guys can play, but he can't? Is it just the salary? Fine, I will go in with one less player. Nobody else at that spot that we'd want to bring. Let's go, boys. In White Boy we trust. Amen. Ramen, really. In White Boy we trust. On the road against Valencia, one of the bigger clubs in La Liga. We are currently slightly ahead of them in the table. An opportunity on offer. Jahangiri is not with the team right now, so we're trying out this Duran Mazibuko midfield. And we don't have Majid Hashemi as our striker either, so the South African Mokete is getting his opportunity. Didiong Ekpo, number 69, the 5'9" goalkeeper, gets his first start in La Liga after the injury to Colin Amani, after he's recovered from his torn ACL he picked up right before he left Nigeria. One of the most curious signings and curious players you could find. The manager, Hannibal Barca, believes that Didiong Ekpo's shot-stopping ability, his incredible ability to keep the ball out of the back of the net, will overcome his obvious size disadvantages that he has. We will see. We will see. This is fine. All we got to do is create that one moment where we can do something. Yanez continues to give us just a really diabolical season. Right, he came back just for like 1 or 2 matches, and we went, oh, Danny Yanez is back. Look at how great he is, and now look at this. And Makete just suffered a bruised heel. He's fine. It's a bruised heel. It's a hell of a long way from the heart. We're good. Mazibuko. Makete. Oh, Yanez. Redemption. Mazibuko. Yanez. Makete! That was on. That was on. All I had to do was yell at him. All I had to do was call him out, and Masawabe Makete of South Africa finds his first La Liga goal for Malia, I think. He's finally scored. That was a pretty simple forwards goal right there. Well cleared by Madu Murcia, and that brings us to halftime. 1-0 at Valencia. Wonderfully done. Really lovely. Really lovely stuff. Absolute no contest in the first half with the exception of that one highlight. And good. Really lovely. Nice control by Rubio. Showing some quality. Olmedo. Yanez, who gets back on the outside. Oh, dances away from his man. Brings it back. Mazibuko! Oh, it's Vidboy! Who's glanced it in? And it's UD Malia that doubles its lead. Danny Yanez to Solani Mazibuko. He's gone for the shot, but Emil Vitboy is there to make sure it's in. Sub! Pinkert. Get Rubio. Ebenezer, get Duran. He's struggling today for some reason. Clap him off, clap him off, clap him off. Clap him off. Play that funky football white boy. I was just about to sub him off, too, from Bumbo. But Yanez finds his redemption. Mokete finds the back of the net, and Emil Whiteboy scores. Can't wait for the 2-month injury to Masawabe Mokete. I mean, the last time we lost to Shemi was the 2-month injury where he tore his meniscus. Makete got hurt for 2 months, a week and a half later, so he did not take that opportunity to play. I saw nothing. I saw nothing. Oh, Makete, that was just what the hell was that, dude? Trying to first time out of the air, left foot, spin that into the path of the break. What the hell was that? Young Ekpo is fine. He has a clean sheet in La Liga, chat, as a 5'9" goalkeeper. All right? He is fine. He is fine. Look at that. Clean sheet at Valencia for Young Ekpo. 2, count them, 2 saves. That is a beautiful performance. Beautiful. Spook, thank you for the 25 months. I mean, oh my goodness, we're in 7th. Can you imagine telling us when we were a point out of relegation after 11 matches that after 8 more matches we would have not lost since and we would be in 7th in the league? Just got to keep competing, man. You never know where you're going to end up if you just keep competing. And this UD Malia team, now that everybody, 10 to 13 days with a bruised heel. A bruised heel. All right, chat. This is deserving of a big ovation here. This guy was a key player for us 2 years ago getting promoted and last year as a regular in La Liga. He also, I give him a ton of credit, hasn't made too much of a stink out of the fact that he just hasn't really played much. Very good player. Honestly, I still think he's a good player. We just have slightly better players that occupy those positions. But I have nothing but good things to say about Alex Matos. I hope he gets a huge paycheck that can take care of his whole family from Al Jazeera. I hope he gets a huge paycheck from Al Jazeera. Taking care of everybody. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, he is on a team. For some reason, it seemed like he wasn't on a team. All right. Do you remember, chat? Do you remember how excited we were when we signed Daniele Quieto for free? When we finally convinced Daniele Quieto to play for us. And obviously, he spent about half his time at this club. He spent about half his time at this club injured. But I tell you, the half that he spent actually on the field, he was one of the best players on our team. And he is now headed to China. You know, he is a Venezuelan international entering into the prime of his career. He's going to head over to China and get a huge paycheck. The man of glass for $1.6 million to the Chinese league. Daniele Quieto. It's a new team without this guy there. It's a new team without this guy there. So Quieto and Matos are both gone. Time to go to the Asian Cup. It goes through on the 14th to move Alex Matos officially. But the deal is agreed, and the money has been distributed from the Quieto deal to give us a transfer budget of $12 million. Oh, we have Barca. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's great. I love that. Oh, that's so nice that we have Barca in January when I'm missing 2 players at the freaking Asian Cup. All right, the Asian Cup rosters have been called up, chat. They've been called up. So let's check Australia, where there have been a couple of dogs in Australia. Jovica Ilic. Wanted by, a couple teams over there in Asia. Hasn't really made it out of Asia yet. Bradley Shearer, same thing. Palestine. Abed Iraqi. Okay, where are you from? I'm getting all confused. All right, the Philippines. The Philippines have qualified for the Asian Cup, and they got a whole host of dudes down there. And Tajikistan. Got a couple of young Tajik players, Farouk Sharapov. The Emirates, the entire thing. All right, Iran. The Iranian national team obviously has Abbas Jahangiri and Majid Hashemi, as well as a whole host of talented players from their league that I have on my short list currently. Two of them, although I have not scouted. North Korea. Ro Chol-un. Okay. Thailand. Jakchai Sangwandi. Their starting striker, Jakchai Sangwandi, is at Tokyo Verde. He's making progress. He's climbing the ranks, UAE. No youth players. They had a couple last time we were looking around. Bahrain. Why when I hit enter all of us, when I hit shift, it's entering me into the player screen? Why is that happening? All right. The striker, Mohammed Jamal. He actually looks pretty freaking good, dude. This guy looks good. 18-year-old Mohammed Jamal of Bahrain. All right, Yo, youth movement on the Chinese national team. They've got 8 people that are older than 21. I mean, who knows if any of them are any good, but the majority of their starting 11 are youth players. Or, younger players. That there's European teams interested in Pong Feng. Holy, dude, did they go to the track team? Oh, he's on Girona. He came in through Girona's academy. Zhang Yunhao, this dude is in China. That left back they have is so fast. Now I see how China's always in the 4x100 relay final. I see the vision now. I see it. Abdullah Al-Mudairi. All right, Saudi Arabia. All your guys are going to be crazy expensive, but I'll at least look. I am aware of the Syrians already because I think they went to the World Cup and I scouted up their national team from there. But we'll check out the two guys we don't know. Iraq has better youth players than you would think. Antwerp. Oh, this guy's like actually a guy. Adel Karim, Jordan. I have never had a Jordanian player, I don't think. But you give me a right wing back and you have my attention. Basim Fatih Al-Sheikh. All right, and then Kyrgyzstan. They are, of course, a World Cup threatening team these days. In Malaysia. There is a 16-year-old on the Malaysian team. Hello. Saidi Zainal Abidin, a 16-year-old in the Malaysian national team. The goalkeeper, Faisal Rahmat. Oh, he looks bad. Yeah. Indonesia, we'd already got a couple of these guys. One of them, Samuel Prianto, is like actually the truth. Japan. Generative AI up here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll never make fun of your name again. Oh, I'm sorry. The competition voting has been fixed. Frumer, thank you. Yes. So you have it linked on the YouTube side. You also have it linked at the top of the chat on the Twitch side, but !Kit in the Twitch chat will get it for you too. The voting for the jersey competition, the first round of voting closes tomorrow to decide Malia's kit in game next season. The voting now works. It now actually works. Sign him. He creates more new gens like himself. Nice. Good old generative AI. And Kiyomitsu Mikuni, who is at Liverpool. Okay. Oh, they signed him from FC Tokyo. I just not scouting Japan well enough, clearly. Generative, dude, they signed the, oh my, oh, we're missing guys. We're missing guys. We're missing guys. Oh man, we're missing players. Oh man. How does he do it, chat? How does he do it? All right, final grouping is Kuwait, Lebanon, Qatar, South Korea. So Kuwait actually has, well, one of these guys is a grayed out player because the national pool for Kuwait doesn't have enough right backs. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. That was Lebanon. Qatar actually has a few young guys. The next wave of like 20 players that they spend all of their training on. All right, and South Korea can definitely produce some talented dude. Park Ji-sung, Park Ji-min, Jin Sung-min, Kim Ho-young. Wait a second. This guy's on the Suwon Blue Wings. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Liverpool, but the Liverpool in Uruguay has made a signing. They've signed this Paul Rodriguez character. As long as he stays over there, we are fine. As long as that's where he stays, we're okay. Oh, yeah, no, that's Park Ji-sung's kid right there. Rodrigo Mendoza. Yarlison Dios. Talk to me, Yarlison. Talk to me. He still doesn't want to talk to me. All right, Bobby Murkowski, you lighthearted, unflappable. Okay, a weird indicator of professionalism from Bobby Murkowski. What does he want? Oh, he wants nothing. Good guy for the B team. Brings a good vibe. I think offers some value. Never going to get the first team call up, I don't think. But, you know, considering how little money he wants, I think he's a guy we can involve in our program. We can involve him in our program, take a shot that he turns into, you know, the best version of what he's showing. The worst case is we pay him $130,000 over a couple of years, and he adds depth and rotation ability to our B team. Yeah, Matos leaves on the 14th, so I'm not worried about his terrible training. The B team has less than 30 players, chat. A lot of the guys in the B team have been loaned out. And, of course, a lot of them still can be loaned out. So if the B team ever gets too crowded, you just loan more guys. Oh, okay. A couple of other teams have offered Bobby Markovsky. Like this. Real Murcia. No, you're trying to play your way into that division next year, man. That's what we're looking for. Keith Brown, dude. Keith Brown's been okay. He's getting worse now. He was showing some improvement at one point. Hey! Also, this is a nice pickup for us, but Abbas Jahangiri has scored his first Iranian goal in his 13th cap. He's playing as a small ball center back for them, which honestly in the Asian Cup's not terrible. Nikos Karensis is signed end of contract. He'll join us at the end of the year from Panachaiki. Very technical guy. Dangerous guy. Definitely worth signing for free on a pretty reasonable wage, in my opinion. All right. Goes through on July 1st. We got to send Malanda home, so he's going to miss the Barcelona match. Nice. Nice. Huge. Luca, thank you for the prime, brother. Scouting update. 46 guys. You know, our offer for the Americans still ongoing. Did I miss a message? What's going on with the transfers right now, man? That's my question. Okay, this is the second time something weird has happened. Like, we had that offer accepted and we never got to like, now we've the American center back. They traded him? No, it's not weird that they traded him. It's weird that I didn't get an inbox message when I'd had an offer he had accepted. And he accepted the trade over that. And now it's going to say he just recently joined. Dude, I just got blocked off by a trade. I'm going to crash out. I'm going to crash out. I'm going to crash out. Are you telling me I don't get to sign like a genuine Wonderkid center back because he got traded to San Jose? That's not even a real city. It's not even real. He got traded to... Chat, we just went 0 for 2 on our initial transfer targets at the start of the transfer window. But on the bright side, we are concluding today in 8th place after continuing a run of good results and good defense. And we have overcome some pretty intense injuries to make the dream work. There's a lot of matches on right now for some reason. Happy January. So go off and watch those. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Streams every day the rest of the week into Friday. And I hope you guys are able to make it. Remember, exclamation point kits. Click the link at the top. Vote on your favorite kits. You get to decide the kit that will be used by UD Malia starting next season. Go and vote. I'm going to put a little thing up in the Discord as well if you can't find it. We got a 24-hour stream being planned for next week. We've got Thursday and Friday are going to be the World Cup days, but I will see you guys tomorrow for more Malia. Thank you for all the subs. Thank you for all the fun. Hey, we're getting great results on the field. I'm just going to go scream into a pillow about our transfers. Vote on the kits. Vote on the kits. The stream is basically always around this time, Meerkat. Yes. All right. See you guys. Have a good one.